on television. The Jimmy Pass who ya nano pay. The Jimmy Pass divine selection account. The Jimmy Pass papa beer and the chapapru fefesa dia domo. Ya can't crack yasufu na. Rebo diaka ho. Na diama samani ya ni company say. The body come out to see a body. Na want to swap. Asedamu rempimu esie dunkoma okesiano. Esansa na to mu de homa bronti. Ya bonifu ati say. Oh my God. I pay so yeah say. And then Monday the 12th day of May 2025 in the year of our Lord. I pay so yeah say yeah baba sumo my chest my Ghana. Anything me na Accra do. But then we can say I say I pay the only production no air Ochema Bar Essential. Heavily supported by DJ Yaro, Samuel Jingo, Abrasa Wameriampo. Kelly, thank you. Mana Preka technician on duty.
Thank you enough.
It's never the Ama Barma Bar and now could do Abupra. It is Osikani Frimpong Manso. I pay so. Can you wait? Yes, someone might test my Ghana. What my Ghana be here? I castle my Ghana be here.
And though I speak no word.
And yeah, I to my but yes, what my be here? What my Ghana be here? What my Ghana and say Yan can trust Akeke. Yan can sakwa. Never move. One number two I will to. Men so many I made to. I feel they are to a bad man and they were in Perin Fua. One more minus one number my whole family. Woman about someone might just my Ghana. And I elbow Penjo manager and Pempen Papa. Near to me, I see a workers for my Ghana Bay. And Jana Bay. I be I be so wow, okay, was said your pan the same. Wow, okay, I would say. Was said the end the same. Again, I will have the I'm a woman, just my Ghana. Yadi Kabima kept your cow man fruma. Free Santi, Bessie Prempre. Again, I also will have the abua. I'm a penjo of mine. I don't pen swap papa. I'll pay. Yada say. Every the other to me, I is over to now TV. It's now a tear or Mamu Samo. Very strong. Yada papa. But you'll join the conversation live and I'll pay on all our social media platforms. And you know, Western Diamond Television on Facebook. Like our page, comment, copy the link and share. We're also live this morning on YouTube at Western Diamond TV. Subscribe to your channel and join the biggest conversation nationwide. No two ways about that. Available on TikTok. I have Western Diamond TV. And I pay anything in Ghana. For WhatsApp and a text message, 0248071174. 0248071174. Now, your brain can't something now so into a farm out. I pay a watching that sounds so amount of Aquaba. Where do I? But I tell you, the kind to your way for a sheer home clan and pay. Near the Benny. If I told you, Emma, what bra woo boy, what how a Benedia was thou. What tie? What pim call any mukradwa and quote what the Tariana why a massa near mano abusia and so quiet. A massa near manu mua bem tiabium. Don't give up no matter what life throws at you. Me say, I'm wabamu and found it yet what brano and abra bono. And the best and found it the other femu. And mawa bemu muda. There is no single day, no single moment. As I said, that's a knee. Oh, mawa bemu bu. Wa bemu bu a wan ha and couldn't dear, as I say, ultimate dino. And ya dear couldn't be any beba. Can I say, no, say, near wa kun nanu gun nano. Adia tia and took a chrono sounds so ho at the can set wa babeko. And you know, so kun na. Jinamudium, chromidium, and yane. Pem ko animu konkode na make sure say enema ebe wie peyo Anopai, near Yanu Chenyina no enie or say, when life gives you lemons, juice them up, plant the seeds, and throw the rings back at life. Enti sa wabrano ade ahokyere ade atete ade kodana eba abusia make good use of problems ukomu emprempren adadwa da make asem bi se wobi ekoto emo enoa de kosi dwa so se woton na mo no awano ano da wode ko dwa so no wobi antobi woye mo ne eye stew kama wode ko tsira dwa so ehwe nim sa manfo ba be tobi nanso no obi antobi ade chi ya na emokro no ano wadane no eye emutuo ebo no nkuruwa ede ko dwa so saada no nso podie obi antobi ade chi biam no wasesa emutuo no ede nsuo gumu hono ye eye no rice water and trust me da wadane ne mono rice water no saada no edomu a ebe pusi ade no eto aduane ni bi di ye no na buru na adwene ne nti ase so ade na sansem ya ye kai pesa kirewo ebese kirewo se emfaw ni de besi ne enne na anya yi a wote be ye se ne na niema nkwankan a wo hawo ni atete abrabomu amane hunu eto so wra emmoa bamu na de wo brane beto de amane ubia no se ye wo hawo se ye esu se ye rehuo epa chawo se ye ahokire bomaden na make good use of the situation wobi to emo ya nto ade chi ya na bamu amu anka se o emo no kram de ko akra ya nto ntino ma me nya de me ye no ade chi ya no ya ni mutuo eno so ya nto na bamu amu ade chi ya no wodi nsuo fra mutuo no hono no eye no rice water ma amanfo be toye entino wo hawa unamu ekwase ba ese wo fasa wo hawo no mu na ma wo gina wo mudie mu na bi ne wo enti dia aba no abusuya enti na gina wo mudie mu na make a use of a problem and challenges no a wo confront you currently no enti no when life gives you lemons juice them up plant the seeds and throw the rings back at life abusuya wo hawa wo na mu atetia wo na mu kwadana wo na mu anopai maba me hye nkran na maka kire o se ne abrabone ni be ma obia no say ye papa o say ye boni o usomu a make good use of it. Make good use of it. When life throws lemons at you, make lemonades out of it. Ankadua just say enwene pa, it is very sour. Etino say obrano a wo bono emma ankadwade a enkasa ankadwade no enyo wo de ahwe nya yentru utu aguda bi wotimi de ankadwade ne ye bibi timunsuo no na fa nkyene kakra som na petakila na fa gusu eno ano no kɔ anampo no wochi munsuo ne hwia aba na ewo mu no dua eye aba no na fei ehono no san so fa ma obra no a wono ne de sa ade ne ma wono san fa ma no na wo hunu se wono a wo ho no you are ready for everything bibia besi bia no etwa sesi na sensu a wonya adaje eye mu hwehwemu afei sa wo haw no a aba wo so no wonya eye advantage enso adi free mu ntia no pay when life gives you lemons juice them up plant the seeds and throw the rings back at life yenyina we so na enadwada no pay yemo akene yemo akwaba ha eye Western Diamond Television Western in the morning juba die sunie for WhatsApp and a text message abra 0248071174 0248071174 can I send us say they're live on all our social media platforms and you know on Facebook you know Western Diamond TV ukwa na wa like page you know no atro o comment na their money wo wi a copy link na share afi on YouTube nso Western Diamond TV subscribe to your channel on TikTok nso live over there and pay good morning.
Yes, yeah, in 2016, I saw for Imam for almost original man party. The movie was 8 years, they come with you. Etena otia na no sofo bi a no tima party na ojae a ye kwa ye mpana na so nye kopa na cho. Yeti committee a era makukwe and na dan no say yenim enkofo bebre ka adekonti a yenim kunim e wa batuo no. Nanso so as a party na say na official report. Ye won sampa ye ko Ghana fa na nyina 276 constituencies 16 regions ye ko nyina ye busa ye nkofo dey ben pa dey see ye era akupé mo edom report no abrepat omode baaye no National Council edutum ohona no eti abedeku a form Constitutional Amendment Committee say omontrasi makukwe esoso abedeku the report about say amendment yo ankwa bi wo kwa amontima anko era makukwe enim na so obo proposals for decide ya committee ne kan nyina ambo na na meboa July yefre no extraordinary delegate conference na
Aropai enkobo e wo fidua mu ha se yeda se enadwada no pai so wakan ho na yedi wo man mu enkomo wo man Ghana nsem awodo a ene asisie nyina na no pai obeti ofia se yeda se papa na me pa chaw aropai ma menchia His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, the President of the Republic of Ghana, and the reset man. Nyaso ababa research wo man Ghana esansa abanda na send dem nyina wo de enko echi ne wasanso abuild ade no kakra aropa ba bi obi an me enchia no na enchia ye echia ne nyina no ye bisa ne se na da Roma ne wono ana point is asiase a wo mo ye no wahunu ana aho ne President John Mahama wa point is ni bi asiase a wo mo ye no wada ma wahunu ana ya dia no pay ya baase be bisa nsemo over the weekends and the acting CEO at the Ghana's Gold Board yera Samuel Jemfi adia wa ye no madwene wa men said antias ye and you will get some foot soldiers and they are ka say wamdo momoja a protected ballot boxes was some constituencies. Nothing at the coalition center. Basa ye course nyina no wamdo amonkwa see and sadiani. Yes, basa no all in the name of winning power for a particular group. Na anya bi ebisa se food soldiers no. Madaroma appointment na President Mahama no munya bi ana an appointment no chair munya bi ana. Womu amode mu kon wo hode ma womu no enne lifestyle a womu live no abusua extravagant lifestyle pa na womu live na anopai womu defend Samuel Jemfi nyina no. You people should be ashamed of yourselves. Yes, you guys should be ashamed of yourselves because say enne mo nyina na mo ye campaign no na tumi aba na wanya akwanya somu a just look at you can't say display of opulence. Just look at this. Anyway, Mami Agrada adanwa da wokoshia Sami Jemfi, acting CEO at the Ghana Gold Board. Na womo di nkomo wie ye no. Ana Agrada se Sami Jemfi amane kakra. Sami Bora ni brand new tier rubber Range Rover mu. Na owura ka no mu no we all expecting say any mo bisika kakra de atofu wel mpo a anka it should be in Ghana City and then safo no ano na preach say any Ghana City no enya hoden Ghana City no eno ana ekọ entino say Ghana City no be koso agira ne nan so a yanyina no should patronize the city instead of the dollar. In any case, yebisa at that particular point in time no Sami Jemfi dollars ane gu ne car mu yebisa se anya bia de nei aban sesan ya wonya tumi kakra yi wajai CDC di ana dollars nkoa na odie anya bia no de e won car no mu no ane dodo say na won fie ne demu ye bisa sa critical questions no enne anopay me ba jo sa me ja fi bo run car no mu no ane dollar no bundle $100 no bundle ana wo white paper tare ho ana wo sha say wo kan dollars no bi ade ama eye maami agrada na agrada ehwim sika no eje de wo kan de man no so eka ho ana wo de kire Ghana for say monhwe sam je fia ma me dollars wa ma me sika say me fan tofu well be ba cho video yi a eda so yi amanfo concerns Ghana for concerns ne say ente ye bia na President John Mahama ebe lanche eye code of conduct for public officials and our public servants na eba ne say na after the launch of a code of conduct no one darling boys am je a display dollars or dollars publicly on camera or dollars Safway 4 months ago na one more born to our Ghana say ahotira adan kwakufuado any Dr. like Mahmoud Bawumia e de agu Ghana for so no yanti bi da enti yanto abamba mo ba wamo ba be ye niam yie abesiesie Ghana ama menu mienu ye ho ahaye one by 4 months mu panie just look at the lifestyle and ye wamo e live and then some dey free na mo na dollars agunika mu wanam a dollars no die won for buo bi ama Ghana city no dollars no die and clearly way actually prefer you trust the NDC at your own peril because Sir John Mahama Baba Kachre say all public servants yade a code of conduct abba samu nisho na mo fanya juma na after some days of launching sa code of conduct no wow talent boy Samuel Jemfi $80 a kind wa at the cha Anyabiano, what is going on? What is happening with President John Dramani Mahama? Okay? Saudi Nkontompo ebe pretty to me ya no kure ebe expose you. You can imagine se Saudi we see na dan kwakufu ado abreswa anka Ghana ha se nkeja beto I am telling you. Me say Saudi we esi na do abreswa anka Ghana ha se nkeja beto Wamu defend you amokase Sami Jemfi on isika bidi wa de die nyina no me ka kire on record say Sami Jemfi no onam ho no wasi su no wanya adwuma biada. Yes, it's on record. Wanya adwuma biada. Adwuma wa ya ne say wakoye PRO edema ye KMA boss some years back. Asa eno anu no enti politics ana enam so ama na di peche ama enei President John Dramani Mahama eba ye no wabegu PMMC at gold board edi Sami Jemfi ato ano na sika kura no ye twade ato se yemfa nto gold no ana enei Sami Jemfi tam bundle of dollars na wode cha na clearly a cho professor Ghana for ye tiate gold board no aye na to ano se Ghana gold nyina no one wada no no wode beyen huye ankasa. I am telling you for a fact. Yes, I am telling you for a fact. And to know this is it. Video in here, or $10. Few months in government, 4 months in government. And near man sir, and near man the ama and day, Sami Jemfi, and this city dollars no dear, $1 a good kamu. And we are employing the office of the special prosecutor. Yara Kisia Jabe said, dear a good Sami Jemfi kamu a watch champion. One make sure so about qualify. Now I go to tell I am telling you, sir, we will see more of such currencies in his custody. Neke mumponye nane dem. O man Ghana sikano ene ne ya say and krofuko bia ba. Wama pentu am say wama ya so abofo a se bia buru amamu mu nyansa ne amamu mu nimdie nyina no e wo ma adwenem no mutirimu. Just look at what they are doing. The display of opulence. Just look at this. What time dollar bundle no why rubber ni papers from home no kind of wa no dia che no tu ni ka pua woko sika no enye ni sika ntino and you or spending it anyhow kwa pe no we be spend this sika no and this is it 4 months upon you and 4 years be bano waman Ghana one by said doso and I shall see you that is it. And some video way and a some public display of opulence here Sami Jemfi adanwada with display and yeah with the American babontia ba patch house yam fan born in channel nana or bois and needy. What is our apology in Benham so we yank one fast idea we am back. Because all Shagana for before, especially NBC grassroots fuano, NBC food soldiers and Oshama before, and Mabuno Munyam Mujidie, Eddie Punkum, Eddie Wachiko to Abama Mono, Oshama before, Sir and Ne, Mamia Gradan in Kunu, Aya here for. Wo Sami Jemfi na oba be boa mo wo kire mo odo wo chese when we are here for you are showing you can't say care to the needy, you are helping the needy really. There Sami Jemfi wanna catch you some ami agra dan no kunu needy when we are here for wo mo pem wade afiri ho wanna catch you anya bia no anya ma mu enu oye sika gari udi ade etu udi na etu nyono a entino eba ne sen na enei ane wadane hiye ni buburu a won Sami Jemfi na wo ba beboa no wa unu ka so dem wa unu ba bi ote wo na so dan ye entino sa apology letter na be ba ye no is an apology of an apology. Yes, me say sa apology letter na de ba ye say you are sorry, you were trying to help the needy, no, it's an apology of an apology. Because mami agrada no na wono woni hia and what about the buano when ni and what about the trust now boa the needy really sagra da needy pa dia and ye Ghana ha nyina no ye wo ha nyina so ye needy ye hiaska eti boa. Yes, if that is the case that is will stand on dia wo ye no say you are trying to help the needy mami agrada hia ni buburo de obedi mpo den the manwa wadayoma Ghana fo nyina no de ebedi ade de ma emprempren enti no koyamwa eja wo yam ye ba tampa a wo yam ye wadayo ma koyamwa enti de akoso no kye o pefe se wo man Ghana ya tam de akwakohye enkrofukuo bi nsam a ya nkwe ya mfie nan na ebeba no mfie nan na de amom no won be fira ba mu no no man ya Ghana doso adanu ada Area Mami Cecilia Abnada pa enseme baye yehunu ahoden a NDC fuo ana Sami Jemfi no ene ni ho aba asem no ahoden a omre ka asem no we are expecting same energy. Indeed, whatever is good for the good is equally good for the gander dear. We are expecting same from the NBC group who said they will come out to come and condemn sa adie we ya Sami Jemfi ye no. Na ye bisa say, will President John Dramani Mahama punish his darling boy? Ye bisa say, President John Dramani Mahama wadaroma video no wahunu a, what are you going to do about it? Because another answer ana ukwalanchi code of conduct for public servants, especially wamwa enei wankasa where you are more bomudin say wamomra wa bamwem no mesum. Etino on your screen code of ethics. I say the purpose of this section is to guide the minister on how to act and manage his or her affairs in order to uphold the highest professional standards and avoid conflict of interest. For the avoidance of doubt, the term minister includes deputy ministers, presidential staffers, chief executive officers, and deputy chief executive officers of state and para-statal institutions, members of the Council of State, and other political appointees in the executive arm of government. And you know, Sami Jemfi acting CEO, and you can ministers and your ministers in a contest at the deputy ministers kaho. If you know the chief executives and one deputies, Council of State members, and para-statal institutions, and members of the Council of State, and other political appointees, you know, eka ho one code of conduct, and President Mahama elanche, you know. You go the next one. And in any case, Sami Jefi acting CEO code of conduct emu emra ewino eso odi so but of am the next page wadaroma ma honya ha yanko the next page emra ni ho. And that is it. Code of ethics for political appointees. Sami Jefi eka ho. And nemu ngwan say adanu ada e call lanche sa de we. And Sami Jefi wa ukasa bi kwa chovo su kasa bi ese enei ense saye papa ba abamu papa ba transparency enso e be ye adwuma yate afetie. The last part of sa code of conduct no say I pledge to deal swiftly and decisively with any political appointee who breaches any of the standards set out in this code of conduct. His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, President of the Republic of Ghana, will say, me shabo say, appointee bianwa samra we wan fanya adwuma no. Me President John Mahama me be famra kwan so. Appointee bianwa we obebu samra we so no. Me President John Mahama tumi no ekura me no. Me de sa appointee no e be famra kwan so. Enti anope Your Excellency Wadaroma. Ye bisa se me Sami Jefi ye no. Wahunu a any offense no what creating no and our course no is it punishable in your code of ethics that one that bell and che ya na but your family code the next page na yan say me Sami Jefi ye no and your code of conduct John Mahama elanche adano no and no boy bra na say e man who kwan say wo yes ade no family code the next page quickly na yan to ankomo no show but you join your live on Facebook Western Diamond Television join your live on Western Diamond Television ankasa na yentua sa enkobo show yaro ma honya ha why ma honya na yenko the next one good. And in a way a portion of the code of conduct me pa chaw baby circle no black no or say eschew opulence and be accountable for the use of public funds. Eschew opulence and be accountable for the use of public funds. And to the President John Mahama code of conduct and say, so we are public official, we are government appointee, we are political appointee ya. Wada Roma and ye waman sika ebe doing somewhere make sure say we be ye die or minor suma se fasikane ye. Afenso no hweye pa na waman sika wan fa unsa momu anfa nya de opese wo ye. I say no, and Yebisa President John Mahama say, one the code of ethics in the buyer, and the Sami Jefi no, and near ya say code of conduct muno, I think the Gia, and you know, again President Mahama, ebe ye, and your friend the Darren boy no, what breach one kasa code of ethics and then answer wabelanche yano. Ethics in say eschew opulence and be accountable for the use of public funds. You and I know, sir. Abrantie Sami Jefi sika no oyi ye no enyo no an botom sika. Yes. Me say sika no Sami Jefi yi ye no a wade cha agrada no enye no botom sika. Won na mo onya adwuma bi ada. Enti no wunya sa sika no hefa. Sika ya de ama osafa to gold no enye bia no wawai bia to ne ka mu a wori bia kaka ben sam ne ama ensam no. Code of conduct ne kasa di tia say we are public official, we are public officer, we are government appointee. Then they will display opulence. Now one accountable for the use of public funds, and the President John Mahama Nwane say he is going to punish you. He will deal with you. Etene some fear breach here. President Mahama code of conduct. This should be a test case for President John Mahama to act swiftly as he has written and stated in his own code of conduct or the buyer. Yakre you say chief of staff at Tonsadi Afres Sami Jefi say one day in Sembiano. Yara Julius Dabra, one in the rear forwarding something in Anma President John Mahama. Ebiano on Taya, Ebiano Hunia. Now on taking action, and action must be taken with regards to Sadiano Sami Jefi Adano, oh Begremuno. Actions must be taken. President John Mahama, stick to your words. If indeed, and then we are president, 2 minute crowd now, pesa, wow, MPs, no ministers, ne appointees, and do an imbear from one. Near what in Tim won Clatem say, and then we are government official, government appointee. Now boom ran swa yadeba we are expecting from President John Mahama said, one man running judgment Sami Fisu and one no. Near Ghana for Bissanyina no, and ya adikesi bia. Near boom ran so no, what say, Oba Panishes any panel, and to the Sami boom ran swa. We are expecting you to come out and then serve punishment for him. And one no. Asa? And this same issue, and yet, Integrity International for say, President John Mahama, Sadia we are Sami Fia ye, Wadaruma, Foundation for Mona act strictly with regards to a code of conduct at Dadwada, Olanche, you know. Maninya Juma, our branch Sami Fiso. And you know, one will say, President Mahama, so one to me act on a Sami Fi, Adi Okoye Yanwa. Not clearly, a child said, sa code of conduct, you know, and when you pay beer, and ye embrade betcher woman. And they want the pebble swa embrano entimincher wamo. And to know Ninano, Yabobody abesi President Mahama Buano. Ye ready ya obey dia faho. Yenani ye ready obey dia faho. Say indeed, sir, you walk your talker. Neabe, Wadaroma, Neasa we biano, ye. A man inquire down what daddy be. Where dear a fresh pa and then the abano, Wadaroma to one more FMI. Send a bear near Manso, a bit to me a coye, and so the amount of my money. And now, would you dear say, and you buy, you know, what about the 2 animal papa? But I try not to say, now what you and there were some documents about go social media, no super fire CEO Edema Gold Board. Say, your power CEO Edema Gold Board. Obosumi aketua and o benefits and a whole enkro bar as the CEO of Ghana Gold Board no onsa ebeka MC afato so babeda yankinka mu sam kakra na yama Ghana fo nyina ni hunu and yera John Mahama Gold Board na wate no CEO Sami Jamfi eniema aban no ene wo man no ade ma no at the expense of wonu akogina kwan ho eye dede keka mu ebo trumpet ma wo yebo aduane nyina san ye na awie ye no kapre ba sempo yampem fa ma wo na adwuma mpo a wo pe no unya bie entitie Ghana Gold Board Limited employment agreement where specifically for CEOs. So say this employment agreement is made this 5th day of April 2025 by and between Ghana Gold Board Limited, a company duly incorporated under the laws of the Republic of Ghana with its principal office at number 12 Gold Street, Airport Residential Area, Accra, Ghana. Hereinafter referred to as the employer or company, and Mr. Samuel Jemfi of house number 45 East Legon, Accra, Ghana. Hereinafter referred to as the employee or CEO, whereas the employer desires to employ the employee in the capacity of chief executive officer, and the employee is willing to accept such employment under the terms and conditions set forth herein. Now, therefore, in consideration of the mutual covenant and agreement contained herein, the parties agrees as follows. Appointment and terms. Or say, the employer hereby appoint Mr. Samuel Jemfi as CEO of Ghana Gold Board Limited, effective 5th April 2025. The term of this agreement shall be 4 years unless earlier terminated in accordance with the provisions herein. Yanko the next page. Maonya quickly. Na yam twaso. I was here Western Diamond Television. Western in the morning Jumedie esu enie. Afeya twaso say remuneration and benefits. Basic salary. The CEO shall be paid a gross basic annual salary of 1,500,000 Ghana cedis. And a wohono, 1.5 million. Afibiano, CEO Samuel Jemfi security kofiano no. Subject to an annual review and upward adjustment of 15%. Bepa chao abayadu baefuo. Adano ada President Mahama eltuma ketu mu se no de tumu 10% per de tumu. Ghana's Gold Board CEO Sami Jemfi afini nyina no waje 1.5 million Ghana cedis afei so no ene ebre bia ye to akatua mu e wo mem ha no won so ye to na akatua mu 15%. Enti wonu akoye dede ena nanado ena wanhwan ena de ade nyina no sabia buru sabia kudonto ada no ada ensamu asiedu katia kaye no wo se yade enkwasiafo na pretumi yade enkwasiafo na petumi na tumi ni ba yade nyansafo abu oman no enti clearly ekire opefe se organized labor wamu kwaje ntre high koye demonstration ye hwan nyina no enyam na me kasai ene yewra sedu nketia se saafo ni nyina sebe moya saafo ni bi na tumi na ba wi a yede nyansafo bi ntse Sami Jemfi mu ene enu mo ebu oman no etia no afi bia no 1.5 million ene upward adjustment of 15% in salary afetie wonya clothing allowance 15% of annual basic salary payable once per annum by year end. Your man clothing allowance of 15% of annual basic salary. It's 1.5 million. No, you get 10 years man free with taxes free more. So basic salary no, you calculate 15%. Now your man Sami Jemfi as the CEO of Gold Board no as clothing allowance. Woman Ghana sabia buru em say ya green no ya emperimfo no ankasa no. Bibi ha ma green kakra. Yes. Bibi emperimfo na green kakra. Mo am say sikandi o man mu hwini o man mu sikabia ni o man mu entene ya kasa ya be sonson ye ho enie aho ya sonson ye ho mponie ene nke kase ya sonson ye ho de ane nka ene nga sika e be di no nyeska ketwa but of am the next page enti Ghana Gold Board CEO na ketua ne benefit ne bonus awonya ne eno no afetie security. The state will provide 2 security personnel for a year the CEO of Gold Board. Afei safo no ya mo bia bosumi bia no 6,000 Ghana cedis. Enti bosumi bia no securities mienu a ene Gold Board CEO no one employ wo no aban no ana wo ban na etua safo ne ka. Enti no wo mo mienu o maketua 12,000 Ghana cedis. Eno no. Afei ya man Gardner na ene wo man tua Gardner ne ka 4,000 Ghana cedis a month. Radi Yesu. Bosumi bia no de obedo do no aprapra Sami Jemfi emfu a waye ena afei flowers a wadua oni fie no. Wo man tua ne ka 4,000 Ghana cedis. Afei medical care, full medical care cover for the CEO, spouse na yere ena afei enkwada baako na enumu under 18 years or up to 22 years if schooling or unemployed. Etino ene CEO Adema Gold Board Sami Jemfi ene or full medical cover. No pen yere ka ho. So nkwada enumu a wo nyina ka ho wo mo medi 18 years under 18 years na afei wo mo medi 22 years no. Sa wo ko school anase wonya adwuma tifie. Safo ni nyina e benefit medical care as a CEO. Oh my Ghana, we have a long way to go. Official vehicles, provision of 2 company cars. Example, Toyota Land Cruiser V8 with full maintenance and insurance. Enti ma Gold Board CEO no 2 vehicles. Toyota Land Cruiser V8 2. Na fe wo mano afa hoka maintenance and afa insurance ina no wo mano na afa hoka. Oh my Ghana. Yes, see, you want to fuel allocation and 1,500 liters of fuel monthly for each official vehicle. Into no V8 miano, Busumi biano, ya bano 1,500 liters. Ya Felix cars in miano, Busumi biano, 1,500 liters of fuel. Hey, Guamagana Osikasa, and you wouldn't hear this kind of baby boy. Yo, I know that vehicle disposal. The vehicles may be sold to the CEO upon contract expiration or termination of the company's asset disposal policy. And to say, and 4 years in the CEO no, and aban sesa na aban obeba no ebe pamo no a ana wone na aban e kwa cars na wo man to man no and near ya kasai wo mo se ene wo betimi ato cars no anampo no obeja cars ndi aguo ene de omba bia no omo asemwa afa vacation 30 days 30 working days of paid vacation annually exclusive of public holidays and you know our 30 working days say obekọ baby opebi o wiase afa na nyina no akọje na home eno no eye wo man Ghana aban na etua saa eka ebeba ne vacation ho de ama no yankwa annual eye familiarization tour airfare up to $10,000 annually upon proof of travel per diem of $2,000 per day for 7 days payable in advance. 4 days are deductible from annual vacation leave. You know, say gold board CEO Sami Jefi and what annual familiarization me pa chau play na whatever kono ya mano $10,000 busumi bia for the travels wakwa ne per diem onya daily bia no ya mark $2,000 for 7 days. Hey, really? Avete business travel for official duties. The CEO is entitled to business class tickets and a $2,000 per diem per day for travels. O my Ghana, ye nie miswade hunu bia. Wo man no aya kekere no, sabi aburu sabi akudon tompanimfo no a ye de o masi wo man na no ene nimdia ye de bu o man no sabi aburu ahwere wom. Sankan hwere wom a CEO ba ko pe benefit a wonya nie ene konkurasi ko hwe amanfo magu nuase amanfo bagu notdan mu esua de na CEO anya bia no wono na adwuma kura de we ya aha na adwuma pa ne de we ya a nei hwere ne bosom ya katua afia katua ana benefit e de mani pa ba ko e wo mamu ase ya sode a na de ensa gu ensa ya mu e kwa am no ne akobo besia ade anie. What kind of life is this? I've had bonuses. Annual performance bonus subject to set target and in accordance with the company's bonus policy. Additional benefit. Any unspecified CEO related benefit shall be paid at the prevailing CEO rate plus 20%. Insurance. Personal accident and life insurance cover valued at 5 times the CEO's annual salary. O my Ghana here, one more no ye asafu me yanko yanko ya buy na aba and idea and I ya ne waso and I ya ji o minus you ni sa we ni nyina no interest nkwa duties and responsibilities of the CEO. The CEO shall carry out all duties associated with the management, strategy and overall leadership of the company in accordance with its governing laws and policies. The CEO shall report to and be subject to the direction of the board of directors. Termination of appointment. This agreement may be terminated by either party with 3 months written notice or in accordance with the provisions of the Labour Act of Ghana and the company's internal policies. In the event of early termination initiated by the CEO, disposal of company vehicles shall be at the discretion of the board. Oh, sai ho. Adanu mo ti o memu ase. Kansam say. Na banku akufu ado aban ene ne appointees nyina no avia wo man Ghana cars no nkro ne ba benefit a wo munya enya de ketua. Ena yan hwe. CEO gold board. Really? And the Ghana yanim de ade asika ya na. Aho. Yanim de ade asika eje. Wo man Ghana. Emperifo ne sabi aburu, wo munim de om de sika no o ma beto no. Ebe ya na. Ene ko baby bebre wo ho a abandada no hye akwan ahodo ase. Ya to abeti anu a wo ko ye no. Sa akwan ni nyina aka guo. Ene de ye hunu ye. Enipa ne mo asabi aburu na ntwe na enum nsuo ba ko ofamo ye hunu ye. Really? And that is it. And to mo amko ye he monko and am fan kontiba ye jik to me no ye protected ballot boxes no at the end of the day asamwa I said un ketia kan na ye adwuma sabi aburu ya de nkwasiafo na pretumi ya petumi ya nyatumi ni wi de nyansafo abu oman no ejuno ma hwemu ahu ni se deda mu ye nyina achi no sami jamfi eni mu nyansa cha mo maka nyina nti nei gold board CEO ne benefit nkoa enie nipa ba ko pe President John Dramani Mahama nipa ba ko pe benefit a onya as the CEO enie enye nwanwa se enei wodi dollars na won this city won first city nya hwe wo bia no what opposition 4 months earlier eye de da ho kire ye tibi ntodo kono komo de anio hwe won their politics ayo o my Ghana ya kan na uti social media di atam wodi atam di ye no anopem business we di 10 Ghana city mpo unya bi me ba chawo NDC fuo grassroots fuo enso ebuafu sameje fini NDC amanyokuo no ba chawo fa wo post ne ba koto so mame na ye nya ho adwuma sisi ya embra and clearly ye can say oji NDC dia at your own risk ena ye di kire wo no de beba akoya so ye friend ye kwatro for so hwan won go hwan why dey President Mahama the spokesperson okay one so den sem wo ho ye beba be di san komo no ba cho ye kwan fa okay ye kwa ma no so na ye ne ye nua be ma Jesse Buako enim komo or ye a member of the DMB team His Excellency Dr. Alagba Mudbam, I thank you to our decision so no 13 days we about 13 you can say 13 regions no area aka some 3 regions so far update ben eda ewo ho me nua no party anka marching
me am so much our TFO nyina no pay
very well Dr. Alagba Mudbam ya team no so ho te say
bia ho yes ya nyamba ekoso kama
yeah that me ase
ye boapro ye start 3 they are doing now him from ex-president Kufuor even you do his time cry okwa abato na anyeli a obekọ akodasi ukọ na yeyi so a obesa akọ akodasi na ade so nko and this time ebe mu ni se Dr. Alhaji Mahmood Bawumia aye se onu nko enko obeto nsa after the leadership of the party there's all the party phone now be come home abom aye sa thank you no then we start you western region Takoradi if you want to call western north if you want to call Bono east and you ba Bono and you do PMU Ashanti region you teach mu fi ahafo and you mu call Savannah northern bird upper west but east na we any ba uti and you do we water region you can say so far so good. There are 13 regions out of the 16 regions. Now, Adia Shrunko, any Alkikan, what party for you there would teach your manwa, among for the yaw, among for the yaw party now opposition. Nanina, and you probably could be at the room and yet, in account and a party no in a bar opposition. And just within 4 months. We bet na fino we are manfo enu mo pa se o man ko to aba enu ni signal yesu ya keke be bi ayenko bia manfo enu mo se o man ko to aba e na manfo so a o mo ye campaign you know mo just o mo be kan o mo bo asem o mo bo so asem ye tia party no ye ntumi ewu o mo na be kan ye we Michael Ko report na e wo ba I indicate clearly key portions here come one young senior group party for the leadership no almost started at the year you must say Namia Dom na it will be Bobby yeah anyway there's a Ubia baby such and only Adia Bakubia a big year Amaya who said 2028 today and Yamabi now Adia Bakusha is certainly and say now and now from say oh and then move down here Muslim candidate and then move down here you say or can't be crana because we have portions of the report now indicate to say it's not about religion and play key factor our election religion I'm not cry and someone among phobia fa and the good and go for the best say Omunya is answer Omo kika no. But so far, Sunday the last Saturday, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia could be able to Kumasi, or member of Parliament of Kumawu, NS Laweni, me papa, Eka baby, a friend of Wafa, of Akisi, and you know, Kumasi, Omuya or Kwabre, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia could be more. I hear any amount for watching the show near the idea, just say, in the strong Emma party. The region here, there could be a idea about who's a party for the hockey camera. I said to Seattle, I started a battle. Because from January, February, no, nothing yet. We will be anyone. I will be able to be at the December, but if you are there, I said, a member of warrior John Mahama, Muna, just say, a more party for them will say, there's a color TV, I could top black and white. Not afford to go now, be and the dollars, the channel a mosquito spray, dollars, the $10 in a Musa, and this before almost here, the DD Akufado attest, the DD before dollars, Pabrani, so much of power, dollars of Kufoka. Dollars who were near Quensu, dollars. I don't think one would just say. And she, as someone, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, a cultural party for the day. We should come together as a unified force. The Kambu one, and we eventually have one year. We need 2028 election because the campaign is here. The Ankasi Kenya, a better transfer, Gabi, and Yenisa, Adiano, how they started to carry one book. Now, over Justice Kodia Frimpong, General Secretary of the New Patriotic Party, all the Torah compared to readings, of course, they say the electoral college, some of them is the electoral college, the best college, or sign a proposal that said, hey, dear, let me see if you Kuba. The honor me, and some making sure that we are polling station chairman and our polling station secretary. Never, if you come on, Minkoya was second, and I'm Minkoya Annex, Minkoya Henita, who will be making sure that as part of new reforms, any recommendation from a good report, and they say, one, or be a polling station chairman. Ever, baby. Now, what two? Maybe a Takoradi technical invest, a polling station chairman, but what we see for quite some years. And the meetings are opening the meeting. I did a couple of her, only Nanina or your police station chairman. If you reforms, a death war, now partner and couple, each is any amount of the PPA, a bit to the party, no, Aqua, a death war. Also, Kabi, Efa, amnesty. Obi or her party, no, or her quanya, the far so extra letter. If you hear polling station organizer, your baby, will be a constituency secretary, our baby. Violence is shooting the banner. It's not in conformity of the values of the party. There's no one yet your pay. The one is now and Tiachi Uncle yet that part constituency natural letter man say, how much you want Accra. Just in Korea Frimpong, I can't say, so a course you need now. Say, part no natural, yeah, any you feel your best say, Ubia and Rabba, Ian Kambu, that you to be in your party, no. But Ubia or no other benefit. A child party, no dear. Can you who feel dear? Who Baba come beyond dear? And yet, who come beyond dear? And yet, I dare say we are the overthrow letter. And the Ama party is a Miana Fee, but Mia may say a day, Saba. So these are some of the things that parties for no, they bring any agidia and caution. Now here, in Foria, we only will be in Foria. Kebia, we have bought at you, Bishop Dr. Mamuba. And in the sense are positive and clear that Dr. Mamuba did his best during the campaign. But in a party for another door, they say, I yawa no woody. Esa Yama be a no Munyano, and no, and a deep party, no, a competition. If you are Eastern region, Central region, any great Accra. Almost a proposing you did.
Okay.
All
right. Jesse, my answer no paper. Ejuma so de wu ye bio. Sada no ada ehia wo. Takoradi TTU ho no. Yeah, Ejuma pa nya mi sha wate. Ejuma dase. Ejuma dase. That's right. Very well. Yeah, that's a pa mi nua. Yeah, that's nya mi sha. Okay. You know, Jesse bu akwa na na akodi nkomo no a member of the DMB thank you to our team wa wo call omo ba pro e wo Ghana ha nyina. Abusu akwa brand one. It's exactly 34 minutes gone past 7. But by for NDC for grassroots and come on one way differ Sabine fi sa ensem hunu ne nonsense no awakoye no NDC for no so fato so ba medase. We a typical nonsense. Yes. And if you defend this nonsense Sabia Buru we a pain brain person. Why be defend the bia no adwene wo fom. Say ye tetere wo maya na de enye no ye nyina ye ka ye obi ya de enye ne ye ka wo me yankama mu defend it. I say, we campaigned vigorously to ensure NDC comes to power. But we have been dumped like rag. I personally approached Sami Jemfi to help me pay my fees. All I needed was 1,000 Ghana cedis, but he said he had no money since he has not been paid, but has given Agrada something bigger than I needed. Way done. Done. The Twitter handle na political 0002 or NDC ni. Warrior na mayor Enso man reply said, "Have you now noticed how useless you are? Learn from this experience." I don't know. But if you suma me na yentimi ku animu. Me de we bia ma osisi ya yaro, obetimi de agusu ama me a anka ebe me de pa. Me ba chawo ya catch us NDC amanyokuo no. Wo mo de omo ba and yeah, one be real my Ghana sika dia yom hu ya. E bia na wonte ase. Ya ka to say ambamuo hu nim de na ambamuo hu nyansa NDC nya no na kura mu o. One ba kwa mba faso meyom hu ye tam at the expense of the suffering Ghanaian. Ana one enam sa kwan no so na mo mutu nyina na ye de elbu amama mu boto ma ye de. Yanka ka hu 13 years ago and exactly 13 years in 2012 Sabo the Twa Blackwa at that time na or a minister deputy minister Prof Mills abemu Prof Mills abemu bua and I join my abem good 13 years ago and Doctor you guys sent Samuel Okuje Twa Blackwa abusia and yes, or misplaced $13,200 equivalent of Ghana cedi at a Washington Bay. One of this has kind of good in the car boot so the Kodimutuono. Okay. And you know, wamu trait, just a woman is in their DNA. Say, wamu now konya so wamu besumo mainwa. Wamu fuck nansa kwan biaso a ball mining nansa chrono. I can tell Sanka minister, deputy minister, I'll buy Bemunche. What park is the car boot? So the sense can Kodimutuo kwasie dabi. Nyame a won pebone ukọ park car ni si Washington Bay. And omo horo car bon so foro every sika ni bi. Afi hunu so hunu se de won ka no. Se de sika na ayira o. Se sika de asoma na ayira o. And onam won wo kan sem hunu. Won wo te won. Enso ne wo se wo ye kron che obi a o mamu ase. Na sa papa we pa no ese ye ko hwe na adwenum. Nyon na da no odi matina midu atem no. Se matina midu adwene yi ato for mebua. Pedia 8 kwesi prempe aken. I say we must not discourage charity and donation in our society. Can you imagine this? Why they are chairman for the Constitutional Review Committee and work as the same way. All support to the same way. And to my Ghana, desa ya tam dia question ni pebimun sa. Sabi aburu sabi akudonto. Wamu hunu boni hunu papa. And ya nuasi ya tuwa gubua. Ye din sem hunu sa. 8 kwesi prempe. Mount defense for Sabi Jemfi. We must not discourage charity and donation in our society. Me pa chao Mami Agrada wana kacho se we orphan. Mami Agrada wana kacho se we need obedi. Oh cast for them. Really? anyway yankwa amane so e na yenni komo sisi a emra na yane eye Dr. Samson Anoma upiemu ewo KSTU Kumasi Technical University a oye a senior lecturer Department of accounting and finance no hona wo di ne nkwe a wo kire eye emabunu ade o san so ye economist yanko na yane ni nkomo doc no pay machi
Kanyado
na ohuna mu boko de
mi adom ye ho ye esa mi je bia na ja isi no mabubu
doc wa ko peja ba de yanyi wa dwen sire kakra fa ho na fa yentinsi nkomodu
yo on se maybe we don't know can say oh NDC boy ana omuyo person baba mu omuyo angels I said ni ka is o aba mu dia wo de dum so bia ni wa se SSC wo da abu so do wonu kwa na kanyi wa dwen se ka to aba mu a e ka bia ka unya intentional aso na ka wa na wa ye aso NDC board the be ya sem ebia bowachi akere wo se aban ni nyina ni ba ko da ko yo sa aban ni nyina nye NDC board ye ne ba ni nyina te se de omo ye ne ma no enti we omo sha se na ba say oh NDC board odo to omo just about 6 months na omo ye na NDC board no omo de go mo so ma come no omo to so omo no sa no we do maybe 6 months chi no na grofo aso bu ya bre muso no chena muso babre na ho no na obo hu se obu kwa no ana omo ya west obu ko bu man muso na positions aya na omo wo obu timi e penti omo wo se asabofo na omo timi mani to ade omo di na wo no and I say politicians say we are magicians, papa. So we do plenty of angels. Now we money for you, we do bra or we are west, or we are west. The papa na no, some medium via no. Clearly no. What say the way can I cry because Bruce say because we know a year out of impulse to say Osikani egunika muna owo mo follow buy no use and one of kind no to the mama to say I'm take your ground say come just be hey some of the video better tell me say better tell me maybe we quite so KUS or some recreational center be na say oh this is card na e dey man so na so dey here jima no what take here na say dey e come for the court me be turn properties of recreational center no. That man no I had not got to gold board. They say what does it come to? And then you know, to be frank. So then I say, why have 5 boy plus a more?
I 5 boy, papa. Let's see, come on.
It's money, this kind of papa.
Yeah, so
and when no say no and you want to say a mistake being a one I so you show say Ghana say because that's Ghana some media obviously some them feel $10,000 a kuta agra da se ne dia ye we bo from ye no me ni say some them feel ye adwuma e do nya sanfa so no na onya no fa so no atibia che we be ka say oh yes say ye ma do ye say wo kata na wo kra no person che odi dia kan come dem fi no sa do ye na wo ye le sika no de ye se sika no de ye de so be obey account that's what government special prosecutor almost bam so mo say that kind of unya ye no and yes from where it was me aka to tia no when you so much within just about 3 months no 3 months come 2 months when you so much say what me $10,000. What about that? Hey, Ghana, your problem.
You're a big problem, dog. You're a very big problem. Now, dog, and you don't know Diana, President Mahama call the code of conduct, no?
Yes.
Aha, code of conduct, and also Casatias and near my home.
Code of conduct, no, number 5, no. Say, who Ghana me? and I say MDC abamu nipa o ya adwuma ma ban e ni kwa say we try to say we check for say we sika and now opulence we should wear opulence
yes
opulence say we check we sika be di ho and now we sika na we go on check for e say there atami da fia yi clear show of opulence because can I see my man dey we mo kisi ya kisi $10 no can to hey and I talk about bondo you know me bondo wey dey and can wey dey me and me say my man can and me say na so because can what is am we dey get good there so we think kind I know no man you am kind no kind what $1,000 oh me bompayo me say yes I mean just God let some just pot of blessings fall upon my head.
I see how the empire will be about no. Empire will be about
there's something of this pot of blessings you pour upon our head.
That's
because
right.
We need this.
That's right.
We need it.
That's right.
Oh.
Anyway, Doc, the two no but Nina Kamfuano. Come here, say, Sidi no appreciate gradually. And all that change so fam go buano so ko fam kakran afi so no inflation for last month no and they gina 21.2%. But Doc, you ko dwa so a anka sa niema we nyina no aba no anka say reflect ewo egwa ye die mu ne niema ye tomu nanso no obako dwa no ebo no baby agina na agina baby mpo no ye de bo no bia keka ho ene ese mo de amakwadare wo economics mu ntino ya fro ne emisa se ede pa na asi ede na asi
some bebre na the only say number 1 to be a little fair no me who say inflation from kakra last month there no say report back inflation say na ye o say o memu say April there na omo report that say enti e bia memu dey na say ye mfa say bia march there na aba e bia na afina ye be report even made there that say enti no e ba na sa quickly no immediately no inflation no enya dey betimanya so awo niema nyina so ni nyina ne say niema be brace na ekabo nwoma niema boye den number 1 musia obi koto ekobo ediko dia adwuma ebia okobo busia free bank no interest rate ne da now about 32%. Inflation da they say 21%. Also kobo busia 32%. And no determine the cost of the product more than inflation figure now that banner. Inflation is actually say and nema bona ana e cost no bia e cost hwehwim ana say en cost hwehwim e say no annually afini nyina na keke nema bomu a nema cost by 21%. It is so yes and yes how I say nema bo 21% higher. 21% yes wo if you be on say swap here 22% about 21% na na ade na o dey no Mr. Rada onye kom 21% very high and what say a timber for more so inflation that bear fan say you fan say 5% there and there we talk say within a very long time no and emabo and tinin cost no they won't say and o kana o dollar na ever from no so okay yeah December na dollar starting back from what kaya
yes
dollar no back from do by 14 point something it's not a trend that nanka e was a continue ana aban sisan e ba entino e omo no so besi aba for no omo agile e mo hunu nyama no management ni adabe a na say e peja course no bi peja course no bi and omo settle down omo gold hey Dr. Baumia tagu ho nie hey betimi dia support it gold no is also enough Dr. Baumia agenda of gold na ento gold no and no na akushi CD no na after the year Juma in December na ever from ta. But disturbance change of government no buy na omonso na omani na from at that time because of changes near they have been appointed Bank of Ghana appointed so say the the governor na the private and some of the classes and no ma e should control competitive but omo try say omo say say na about that year no say there when we take over that na no year na betimi aboa no no ye number 1 aboa ma CD no CD na ho den agina na so so na no you know almost the best performing currency, Ghana CD.
That's right.
In the whole world.
Yeah.
And that doesn't mean as I boy CD no so. I'm on the CD no so. I know what they say. Say the dollar nankasa demand the nankasa from. Dollar nankasa demand around the world. If you say, Donald Trump,
yeah.
Oba odi kan buy no first odi kan ba one term no call no oye name bi ma affect yen and they affect yen negatively and no we raise omo interest rate dollar investment interest rate to America ho it na ama flight capital flight obia for the dollar fee around the world or they call America ko invest na ama dollar why dey mamamu it is the empty folk me na I cover some kese be omo no because my dollar there na who ye dey na and say bebre bom it no one problem no ma dollar who ye ba o sa ba second coming what you know they on China for baby afie when other countries omo no di ja no obodia ma say US near ma boa ye for na obi amanfo so atimi akwa to niema abeto to niema o US na omo tinga produce more o US ho na I expand o industry enti omo de or the tariffs ne taxes be gugu amanfo omo de omo nema mo ba America beto no or the tax be gugu omo so no ntimi anfa amma ho na US ho so atimi expand produce more e ba ne sa no say no the immediate reaction no and I say EU for China for near the no more dependent on the use of the dollar no it's no or mono almost what so when you can sign into the amount of demand for dollar around the world no and no so from and the dollar no so exchange rate no the amount demand and supply
yes
demand and supply it's a dollar no that's a nipa ni here be bra the okuta dollar no so person ton a who's obtaining one so Antana amount for the Nijato. It is Antina, $1 say no, dollar no, it is from it's against all major currencies around the world.
Yeah.
It's a dollar no ankasa from dollar. Yes, it's feeding kwa dollar ankasa but from against all other currencies. And it's yes, gold me abwaya the one first place na dollar no and also to na Frankfurt adawroma. And also kwambisuno bua ama demand so abafam ama omo so nema bua for na so minda so sapeja e bi sa nema we na ya shift abua they say and I'm say fuel prices and cost through amanone these days na dollar no abafam ntin so we say and now fuel prices so dey and also any from
that's right
no wakata fuel prices so bafam fuel prices bafam it we mu no na nyame adom aboayen aze ya ma CD no bafam agina bafam kaka ma fuel prices so now and also from
okay
and yes and you obedient me can say to forcing and na obaye and na obeye see na to forcing the budget no last month we approve anamewa
that's right
last month na timi dane magic yes anema no omo person take credit for nothing so and you know maybe I can say nyame na ekutakuta ene nyame no na aboye na NDC for na abe lucky for Donald Trump de no well ama and so the support ama from kaka but I was say doing this no the dollar no from say the impact back is important your debt yeah omo your car your being a boy so that is no the dollar never from no you can also take papa you cannot in terms of external debt no so too heavy so tia I will say is it me gather dollars no quickly possible me in fact check jagrada me be to tia you no can be when the city you can you enough sika etimi etimi church sadia you for go to what can be you can from you can from dollar neighbor from and here one critical thing I made a message about the dollar and as it comes down your debt no go from you no reduce your debt no my near high. That is very critical. If you need to come to say nyamiadum clearly that as to inflation there to say the nearma go from system no more to good remoting ye yankasa Ghana for yes be mutimoding bimu again say out of the chaos no ombe enti nearma bo abansa na omo atutu nearma mu abitari o ma shada atutu nearma mu keke to mu de ye no one big problem Ghana and into na never back from one as inflation back from the but still and I'm saying did job brain into no obi $16 in February and the quarter to near my friend and never be drew. Yes, that's it. I feel I never be drew out on 16 cities. The quarter near my friend I never be drew Overton. Now Overton, yeah, I do bear 13.6. Now, because a net dollar do 30.6 in annual year, and you know, to near Manso. A banner, no man about and engineer, and yet dollar non a bit in your man, never swap immediately. Namuno, a kakaka, so Ubia from the no cream, then yet profiteering the brain open. No one say, dollar in order to go to 13, and let's go to 16, you know. Ghana for. And I'm a grand show. Okay. They make my count.
I see. And you know, Niamabo, I can say, Sydney, I appreciate it anyway, no, and ya ben your tis when I be.
Oh, kind of buy a kind of ethical, or our ethical values was a go for this one. So, ethical, you will not take credit for what he has not done. I see. If you do that, it's unethical. If you behind it, remember your mama, we have mama by his word. So to obey ethical standard. That standard, BSA. So, who know, and you now they buy ya. And you now take ya. Don't take credit. Yes. Give the credit to the other person. Governor of Bank of Ghana, Nankasa, the NDC for 5 now you question the big guy say, on the kind of question. But then this is more positions in the monk. On what kind of question? Hey, Dr. Bomion Baya Mumba who say, hey, go the what go or no. And no Abuama Sidino, and Yana who are there. Big Namua, Eddie. And it's not nice. Mukita. Not a Mukana Magana for yes, Yaba. You have a plus. No, you base a Kahua. And you more, which say. Positions or economic to no money, and $1 so we are then call from one. Undrinker. Yeah. Undrinker. I was only ethical. Tell the truth. Not the Omodia ban. Omoka say, good year. Behind the year, near the buyer. You don't your money. Because this is what they in first, no credit. Okay. Okay. I see. Right. Doc, my answer no pena your phone CSC. All right. You know, Dr. Samson Anoma and I in Komono or a senior lecturer or Kumasi Technical University or sounds way an economist. Some 57 minutes gone past the hour 7. Wound to me 101.3 Western in the morning live on Western Diamond Television. Ena ene uwosui enche biara kwankra tabubo so beba na command doso pa command doso beba chao Felix Kwachio Fosu moso ayede what government spokesperson ana presidential spokesperson wakasama president mebua. Oh, okay, I see. Na adana wakasami de fi won muti opposition omo se Akufuado aban nipa boni na dan Akufuado Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia ya sabi aburu wo mtim yeden wo ya insensitive ade na asie wo se nanado ahwe amadokono bo eko 5 cedis ene yentimi ne dia no pa awia ne anwumere ye didi once ade asi yo yate entimo nto abampam wo ye
nanado ene MPP na monto abama NDC ne mra ye ba mo be didi 3 times a day dokono na have 5 cedi no mo bete so de aba eye 3 cedis era Ghana for si yo yate e de to abama wo mo me pa cha ya to abama wo a wo mo benya atumi ene kwa chiofosu eye MP ewo abura se ebuku amankese osanso eye presidential spokesperson medase 4 months in government okay me pa cho phones a ne bo di owiase nyina no ena kwa chiofosu akoto mienu ade abetena TV so he enti sami je fi che gold sika no na kwa chiofosu so ene lifestyle a wo live no so eye de chese escafo pa bibia ba obotomu lifestyle me ba cho phone na kura no ba ko bu aya $11,809 $11,809 US phone ba ko pe ebu eno no $11,809 US me pa cha ya check wo eye online hwese de eye ka no enya sa na tia Huawei Mate XT Ultimate aya 5G auto aya ma I think 11 terabyte was say 16 gigabyte dual SIM phone. I know Huawei Mate XT Ultimate 5G. But could be $11,809. Kwa chovo su te one of the TV station me sure say be TV3. Nya ho ahin fa bi. Ana wo display sa phones abodi mienu pa. Ena ode asisi nanimu a wo kire Ghana for say abana moto ye no ene muni ma ba to a yensu yenim kwan fa so edi Ghana ska mienu no wato kam mienu ni bomu a $23,618 Ghana sikam aye $311,757 cedis sister pesos etino 3 billion old cedis meboa 311,000 3 billion and what the akotofuna what they abetena TV super so obia hunu wadare ma President John Dramani Mahama one more appointment yantu aba ma sameje fi yantu aba ma kwa chofosu won yantu aba ma ana won e de tumi ni nyina so ama ana won so na nei what the code of ethics aba say appointees are wa power mo no wa mo fanya adwuma na de ma asem no me awram no say 0.5 of the code of conduct no we say your appointees should eschew opulence and should be ready to account for our public funds. Special prosecutor, if indeed he say ukwa umudiemu emprempren ya to safra samijemfi na to safra kwa chiofosu South Ghana say na ya ban adwuma ni na wonya sika $23,618 eto phones mienu a yemisa say sika ben na wonya ye adwuma ben na wonya ye ho akatua emma o sa de na de ato phones mienu no a ne bo som $23,000 no I say be critical questions ne janya atwom no ye no etino if indeed is a special prosecutor as wo ye adwuma e de aboa wa man no a as a matter of fact, just want to suffer some defi. Now to suffer a branch or two way. No try the nasa bianca. Monto suffer. Now, one miss son of Quaya, one more fast woman, yes, car. One more live a yet lavish lifestyle. No 4 months in government. Quite best one fire. Woman yom hotamwa. And then a brabo, one more body nano, a scafo brabo. Ghana have ni penny baina ene wanwa ni bottom sika wade be go to safos bi enu we say oh yusu anya ba mu penifo asabe aburu sabe akudonto wo mu se Ghana fo no ayeto aba ma wo no ya dwene wo famu a na wan biem penny bain sabe jan finu ene mu defend ni say o so aye charity ni sa we no yemisa say wo mu kro ma bro mojani aye juma enya sika no one bete wo bottom sika $10,000 ade achakwa yey We need to be serious as a country. And President John Mahama, you should sack these guys. Yes. What a public servant. Me say, when Yama we on another abreswa, Kenya asuntie asem wo Ghana ha. Enso ne esiwo John Mahama abresunti no, wo bia yeti. Obi a di MP adanu adana ukromfo ebo echi se wo baaye se be buru se be akudonto ehwehwe nim nko na woto na wo ye wo mu obi a sika be di ho na wo di atutu asem wo constituency nim wo school for a etiti nuase wo constituency wonya $23,000 akoto funzu mienu na metua ni pa bi mu ka o mamu ha pa and I'm telling you wait what you want say Ghana for ebisa asem bi womonte ase fa Mahama aban ho a na wanya kukudura babonte aba bedidi Ghana fo atem se yanki anu ntumi ye na ebe kire President Mahama ko onfa so omu man no tumi no wana de ma no wo kwa chovo so ato wo vote e ba ko pe enti wana de tumi ni ma John Mahama enei sanfo na de tumi ni ma no e bisa nsam a wo babonte bedidi atem really you are power drunk 4 months in government beboa and you know better now, I know better than papa. Mo the see a becra. Mo the see a becra. I don't know. Quite your fosu. No good anymore. $23,000. Phones to me, no. Wakras Kapakoto. 311,755 Ghana cedis. And my banner here. MP no, I wouldn't hear track. I'm assuming your tracker say. Yea, your tracker say. My friend who's Yabaga Fortuna na. Yakoni ene omo entoa eye enkomo no so ko ankrata mo boso emre aso chema ba ena afi ni nua ba abna se wa mani ampo e wo fie ase abusuafo ma menchia mo ho ye
ofa ye ho ye na odi ene
yesu adome ho ye pa
to me 101.3
ya shenya wo twe frase
sa pepepe
na wo twe ya ase yo hwe ya blood pressure be ko so metia nyina je makoma agi kim wo memu e de no
so ofa nyum to fo no o se adwene be rise oppression ana to ni say adwene be tinke oppression so be rise
na how sa de e ko so isi wona na ado abreso a ka kromu ane o mamu e benya so atena mu ye letimi atena ha uze nyame nya ni bibi kwa wo me asem we da bia me ka me se nyame wonya ni bibi kwa wonya ni bibi kwa nyame wonya ni bibi kwa no pese Ghana fo hunu NDC fo suba yankasa because near no want opposition na no ye and someone no mo kan fa na na no ba mi ho no na bra gwene nti ase so ena busumi 9 pe kwa achofosu utimi tofon su mienu a ne buo ye $26,000 4 months in government really and na see at opposition na come said okono boy dey utimi need 3 days 3 times a day Sami Janfi and they want $10 one cedi so dollars no watch dollars and kwan watch and then 4 months per dollars e guni ka mu a wode namo no yes ka ketwa wamon ko ni fie no wamon ko hwehwe fie ho kwasi Peters ho ahwan no a wonam no a ne nan kan nsan kan sem hunu watuo no odi wan ko Sami Janfi fie National Security BNI Richard Japa we are Bama ko Sami Janfi fie ko radio na ko hwe dollars ni bi wo ho because wanya adwuma bia obenya sasika no wanya adwuma bia obenya sasika no yes wanya adwuma bia obenya sasika no e dia gu ni ka mu na ne fie ni ka mu mpanie na ne fie o man ya chichire nie
Cashman
ye
okode
anya bako bra
dollar man
me bufu afu a me de tia no ho
even dollar osika
na chese wo ti wo se wo ya doye wo bua nidi really agra da ye nidi sika gari wudi ana etu one day be do be hia ni da be pa na ho kire no hwe kasa wo dem amintio
osika yese asem ene de ohini tutu sore ye se bi ohini en tan sore en kan asem so ohini be kasa wotena se se mom epusunu a ana osoja na naso na okasa chese eja na hia to nyina boa de bia me kasa se unnim ochene mu asem a ana unnim ade chimu nsem a na wonim de betumi esie se nia ebesie na esi pen a wo ya ade a obesusu na obedwene ho mienu anamontuo bi obetubi a sa na brabo ne yebo no because eduru baby no na Samije Mfi akwa de mark peace for the NDC party and even still is the communications officer but Osika attend die bie nu ho a ekowu a enkra Samije Mfi because almost ono na nano oya anu so eden pa enkomo bie nu ho a Samije Mfi nano antomu dinta e wo man Ghana mu a even the NPP amembuo mu Samije Mfi tumi kwa deep akotwe nsem bia ewu epen telling us say asembie nu we expiry date no ababeka because sebe nano etse bokiti fache me na ese so anu so we say eso a edidi konsuo na edidi ntwede so but eduru baby no abrante ndidi ye edi twede so because no se nano eso by tre ewa pa a otumi kasa a oyo bi onim kasa na sebe onim kasa so ko tere bebuo mu ewa hemfie onim kasa anya o man Ghana membuo mu e na wo be kansam a eye sebe wa no oye nte no ye ja se ka bebia ayataka asem wo yen asetene mu se wo pese hunu bibini na hoto a hwe wo de man dibere kakra na fisika eden fa hye homa no asem ben na eni Ghana asem je mfia nka bi teachers are suffering traders are suffering students are suffering and another dan koku fada membuo onu kro ya ma Mrs. Abrada pa issue ba ye Samije Mfi ka sam ya se omanmu no se ukotesika bi na sesika ne hwe na sika no eburu akatua so a it is clear and that was what he said it was clear it is clear wo popo neni ha neni chenga na fo sabi asana asem wo ka no en na ye ne kure ya tu omanmu ne kwakura mu na menim se abre no ekọ ya wa ha ana match bosome the then deputy minister for education MP for South. Yera Reverend John Intim for Jobe can say. Elu premier basic Ghana, we am changing na bia kotoka. I want you to say intelligence actually say. A gold sika any drug trafficking. An couple yusu sika because bro need dollars ni bi. Money laundering. Ana drug trafficking. Ndu boni su omu. Yo memu NDC ba be mu onuma ndi 3 months mponi atisi ya say kosi broni dollars bi gu container mu wose payment enkran enti ye rechi jakpa wan de ani mu makoye ready bi ni ade yo memu ya chichichichire gold bars and cocaines ahodo ya intercept gold bars ahodo cocaines e wo memu we have not been accounted for like omungo konta entre yen enti ye bi say ho say sasikani na no quantifier e wo he so can we say say we na say Samije Mfi kan mu na na hey say yakopon nim Samije Mfi say no beto ebere bi enu tin afana koye ebia director for fisheries commission ya afana ko director for fisheries commission ya afana ko be bia say gold board get Samije Mfi ko tu sika no so be hunu sika ne hwene sika pampa be fam na ya hwa kwanya Samije Mfi betumi twitwaje ne ho abere wo hunu sika nso hwe ketwa wei Samije Mfi ntumi ampase and what's our bampo enya sa two balls na friend sabi wano Samije Mfi be pagana for chewo you should be sorry for yourself ye ne nya wa chewo pa nia wo ye we fra say wo ye just for man to Ghana for even Dr. Frank Amwako hene waya regional minister of Ashanti region Facebook do try say Samije Mfi asmo kan ya no no Samije Mfi onim de wo pa kire
and ubenya sabi aburu sabi akudo ntokwohwe abaafo yi a kapre bampo wo mu nibie se wo monya 10 city data defend sa nkwase asem we sa jimisam we kronobosam we defend chese wo de yenya no fa no konwo fam sabi aburu sabi akudo nto wa adwene wo fie a un defend sa nsem hunu we yo wa adwene wo fie a un defend sa nsem hunu we
defend no cry it's not defending
wa fa ade ajimiye so no
defending it's not defending
chese mo dia mo jimiye sa na mo de to amamu a jimiye sa jimiye sa
I don't know what fa Senyo masasa dia because ni some na work can sebe nipa bie ni ho anadwemu da wo fan your beka sa asam no say we shouldn't discourage charity and what donations.
Chairman of the Constitutional Review Committee
abandon
that defend the sa ensem hunu we then how are
you not ashamed of yourself?
Oh adano say Martina me do adwena yi atofom wo dia no kura de atofom ma ye tietia so akaso be fa ahoro ho na bia wudum
nti we mu no mo amendment to constitution
wa mu
one na chairman
no mo tina wa je amafo adwentere ya
no wonder
constitution
no wonder say group bi mo propose actually mo say mo ma president Mahama nko the third term enye wanwa nti we why careful ko be jo to say Mahama nko third
na da bi ohwe Range Rover tie rubber pa emunu tua ohwe emunu tia wo 4 months pe a wo ba ba mu wanya sika to Range Rover we go say 2025 di ohwe aya
but you see
what is this
you stood foolishly sorry for my words you stood foolishly I say me obi atem for agrada to snatch money from your hand
now why nyakhe
say was snatch here and ocean is na mu you lose and on one what video na it will extend as on one plan e because on person be say hey sami dey fika na agrada him scafin say mo was agis ka no agrada that's woman $800
Osikani
and no crowd emphasis
enya no kura men ni di agrada ka no tumuta wa ma na $800
ye ni say bundle na sami dey fi
bundle what tin one white rubber na free white paper na free kan and odi bi maw ana dodo no ahye ne nsam no wahim dodo na ahye ne nsam no agye de o kan de ama no so aka ho o ba ka che say $800
what the fans sami dey fi no wedi
mari nya concert bia o ba bi ogina no Ghana sika me say gold sika ya nyina gold sika ene gold chain da okomu a sami dey fi ho kwa so ba wo okwa kon no ayi gold no na say sika nya aboa no de ama wa esko no ma obra dis kan boro no ye ne wo sere okomu a oboa wo din sem hunu a wo ye be din sem hunu a kire no ye ne abre pa sa ne asoso am so 2013 e ba be 2016 we bi on do my Ghana ko duru ye
yet may mu
wo bi ba be yes your mind no ene ye ko education free bibia kama mo ba bo so me e9 penie wanya scatter Range Rover hwe dollars a egum dollars na odie sidi ndi an fa anja hwembo a
ene wonam Ghana ma dollars sidi kra ni ubotom ene wonam Ghana sidi ni ubotom wa be ye di sidi obi so sika dollars na wudi
and grassroots no wo consensus ni very legitimate wo say sam jamfi sabia buru agree na da tirim na yato for meboa
aboduem
wa agree na boduem meboa agree da do gina no a wo akọ che sika no ye akọto aba kwansam wo kan fa John Mahama ho ade na ba ye ne grassroots for ye per 1000 Ghana cedis import ya ko support to your education wo so niska now tam $10,000 ade ama agrada adwuma ba no edma party no na mo so ade na mo defend it what sort of nonsense is this
amina na okasa de kasa ye fianga boys ye communicators for ya yen terry
wo ma jimi kura do
skate you me o dem patch just 30 seconds bi
wo mo nyimi yan commerce ade
edudu baby en se me katu ho wo mo ba communication kura no a one on sanfo o mo ka
yes
en se bia me kan bi asem de but one of sanfo NDC communicators bi no mo be programs no o be sanfo o mo ka me ni bio na so aso abem program no so no na wo se woni ska wo na ntra me fa kan e me ya chama join ne yenko ne na ya ko be ye kuro enne abrantie bia me nim no ana sebe me phone ka wo defending sanko asem we me di to me Facebook me WhatsApp page o send me Francis status o be reply me say sami dem fidie wo yo bia wo ya ayamuye ni wo cha ade ye ne ade na me say okay say wo boss no mo national communications officer eduru bebu be program so me sam fa wo ka omo ba ba mu yi zoom line we duma krampo no ye mfa wo emfa nko se koprapra na se be koptik gate mu ba na be bi sa appointment omo di mai wo ya ma wo bi minister ya ma wo bi but at least mo regional executives no menya appointment no emwo ben no mo di aboa mo and then you call Ghana gas eduma fo bebre wo betumi akoye casual work port casual work casual work GMPC casual work bebia no ya abeduma wo bia no at least mo pe bebi for mo hye wonya bebia nkokoro ayo na sami de fi edi sansem no we wo manyim obi even sami me issue $800 impa 10,560 Ghana cedis so and then dollar na table from 30 to 20 pesos what times in by $800 dollars now amount 10,560 Ghana cedis and the sami de fini papa ko po agrada po na wo ono no se wo man 10,000 Ghana cedis moving forward and so ko Niger guys papa 1 week asiye anu mko sia ye so for Niger guys ni papa 1 week asiye anu mko sia ntie yi ase anu no nti wo ko yi ase 1 week a dollar ayese sabi je fi otwema ko no me bi o oba 1 week ase sofo Niger guys
ne de oyitu ho de enye skaketwa
it 1 week as the media to no behind the scenes
anyway
what mean say mu no kwasam ne
yes because what more defending nyina me mu so ma dwene wo fom sabi aburu unyimi ya ka o me defend san kwase asem ni sem hunu ya kwa we adi sika na kan na nya ni sika ni sika one metre kwan ofa so onya sika no ada no da ma ko lanche code of conduct os wa hwan na he radi yesu se mahama mpamu sami je mfia
yenya ne
sa code of conduct no ya muamu amfanse ball anu anu no
yenya ne ntie se chief of staff aton safre no
friend na settings abena
nkwamra ne yentie no omeka
settings
so sake na yegina so ne yakaso when the president wa yade
settings
over code of conduct ne de yemfo adwen koso bebre settings
mahama betimi apamu ne darling boy anya adwuma da
waste of shit waste of money
anya adwuma galamsi asem omeka ye
ansem hunu kwa am tiwi asi na mudi na
ede no ma yafa ede no mo tiwi ayafa galamsi asem no
hunu asi hwe ya mo Dr. Alhaji Mahmood Bawumia aba so unim say the mobile money interoperability or the buy no 7 years in after say one launch Ghana de no ma adwuma no
she came by Canada this money and the reason why this is a matter of considerable public interest
wo mo eba be ye interoperability ni bia yes ntino ya mo na ba so we ene etiri a eda so daye we NSS odi wo my Ghana eso edi wo my Ghana animu no de ekobo sha asase no so enye omo a ya to aba ma omu ya ade a chi ade asen scandal upon scandal wo 4 years in be so no scandal say ye be record paado e be chen 50 million
now within 4 months ya po hwe
4 months mponi hwe wo de hwe na ye hwe president Muhammad yo be ye de afa ho wa anya hwe amfa ho a code of conduct no mo because for be a free mumba.
This is the first time.
Waste of time.
John Mahama launch code of conduct. Yes. 2012 for launch ibi. I don't know abuso. Dibri kanazo. Abuso trying made this and a secondly was I launch ibi. I say busu bim because page 29 or 30 paragraph 16 kasafa is it fancy omo advertisement. Kasafa advertisement and I say minister be no ho kwan say and I said a point be no kwan say obey den we buy advertisement amma bibia I just say be a political something and I say be a safety and come boy for oman ye die but so we advertisement my product be a we minister betumi den a sanction no but can no o twi ye no can no so don't state no a company be dia so I want to crown obumra so because advertisement no say more we advertising with the exception of safety road there on mine adia mebuaye no obuso it me no code of conduct no 66 pages na waste
okay
of shit
so for pam we say you Mr. Samije say where did you get the dollars from? You never shared dollars while in opposition.
And so for one Mr. Professor HK Prempe. Or say so mo say Samije Mfidi or you be or ya yemu yi. Adentina wo mu abrana wo mu opposition. How many times? How often? Samije Mfi wo donation. Enti enena se waba power. Now the gold border no mo be ka kire say we shouldn't discourage charity and donations. Professor, you should go and come back again.
We are sure so a professor there.
Oh, I said didn't you to me the trauma.
More 10 minutes. Kwa kata mboso mun kan ngi yanko.
Shase na yanko.
Okay. I prefer daily guide even France na enseme wo bobo so yi. Eno na di ehim pa. Samege mfe. Ndey wo spray dollars. Awo eye Accra da so. Ska gare udia na etu nne. Ana wona mo sese ska so man fuel ska. Fuel ska pa no. Na edubu ayin no so ana ese ototo bom shell. Na eyasa no national security ho nsam wana ye pa won to man na ono so hu se onye mfumso bi san se ye de asem itu no so a wondi mu fo na we ka soko project no that a social cohesion project bi a ye de boban the northern sector no se na be ya the in fact the war spill over bia emeba north from the Sahelian countries no Burkina Benin and Mali for no na yetrem se ndey abro ne target so pa ebua na da ka kufa do pension na soko project no den fa so bebre no de aba na anopei say men afraid of fertility test right here his mate was mbarama no ayana mo amunim dia bra mo bonti yakase akwakoye nhwemu afa no awo ene osi akwa ho a mo mpesa mbeko bra boni am amara man mo bonti ara pay daily guide yo dia bani
ochirama me interested ewe enunum Me interested pa.
Screenshot to.
What we say emema no hu. What say enhwehwemu adedi. Eya be ma bi ni oba ware na sawo ma yase oba no na won wo. Enso nkwohwa na chese firi be ma no. Yakasa mo nkonkwo ye fertility chese musuro. Oba ekọ hospital na yenyina ye nkompo ne ye nkoso ne ye ha yenya. Be ma se me dia me nkom me dia me ho odin.
Ye wa esese ne wo ye. Ye wa esese ne wo ye.
Me twaso adi every the informer ko wakraten or say hide nothing. Or say nothing but the truth. Wo sheku wakraten animu former vice president Dr. Mahmoud Bamia ni phone ne da ha say. Say thank you to Oguso work 13 regions so far. Aka 3 regions. And on the kasem was say we consider defeat. 2024 elections ni mu entem adentia na wo pese enye dede ne basabasa ye of attentions ahodo be rise ni nyina no yetumi ebre na se na wo be consider ntem mpo no hwe ne ndisi for de ye wo mu wo krum ase wo mu ni asomdwe ye pam wo mu sebe wo mu toilet ano ye prepare manfo enti Dr. Mahmoud Bamia ne num nsem nie kratafa eto so mensa e wo de informer ene de we e de eba ye na ene SNP 4 and ebo aban koko efa kwan ya wo fa so na chese good purchasing policies awodo wode apa no ye bo ne koko se betumi de oye ne edi apa finance minister Dr. Kezela Toba Forsen ne foni ene bata we ehu na ye raken na shigbe foni da ha o se ye betumi akon edi etia galamsey eye illegal mining na aban ne momodia se amanyofo betumi etu omo so sa na se wonye na dwen sa amanyofo betu omo so sanso dia ene galamsey kon no yentum na yedi ntwokure ewie na driver ni bi nso ya kye no e wo hase wo fa wo hye slaps dan anim ene ewi pa ene wa hyehye ne san no ene yesi ya kye no the informer ko wakrat anim ene weda.
The new publisher the wakrat and had nothing fear nothing. Na ya ye ni asem je fisa we obi o pe snooker bo pa we ade o snooker to obo na no de ye calculations as how be dollars no into snooker no ba no atwon sa na se o che dollars anisa and this full soldiers no and they wo mu super omani enisuo ada ne moja ni na no se omo bosu sa me je fi alla bosu o che dollars na me come de wo mo fa fam e no communication den pa na Center for Democratic Movement CDM fonso and omo kacha John Dramani Mahama says excellency o kan ye e hyan wo COVID-19 tax no e be na wiedu bomodi na cancel no e na bebu wo na no TGMA can promise the winning artist of the year and also the new publisher
daily analyst as without fear or favor na any say eno Amades Day no President John Dramani Mahama and ye wakosra vice president Mami Jane na no poku agiman okosra no and was say Ghana phobia kana komanto no yem na enche ye vice president to be resume obesha se no wasan aba be ye ne dwuma eda ene the daily analyst ko wakrat nenim ene anope former vice president Dr. Mahmoud Bamia daha was the NPP let all rise and rebuild for victory 2028 NPP amanyo konima and waka say edi ekre wo mo can promise ono so ewini artist of the year no so eda ha say Accra danfo ni da ha same jemfi so de eda ha se same jemfi no wo tron krata 10 de ba ye wasaga na for mesramo manya ni ye kra mo fanchame na wanya ni ye no ene wo twere ye to ho no ena ye se yenya 10 ne yenkwoso adishetu ma me Joyce ba wo muktari ne wo na yenhwe ne waye sanse ye kai a former minister for water resources ne de no ne esi ye kwahwe ye afei mami wa share some jemfi apology no ene yes wo mo interno so eda daily analyst ko wakrat nim na no pe CDM 4 ena atiti bi edi ama president John Dramani Mahama se wo nka no kore nkontom poya wo de abra wo opposition wo kasa ye de tie e-levy se wiase nyina COVID-19 etwemu o enso yenko ani o maye yetwe e-levy adenti na wo ba ye e-levy we yan free ho daily analyst.
He who pelts another with a pebble calls for rocks in return. Your otobo by an ebon so. The custodian the worker and the fearless fair and a year reliable money swine. Some $50 on Agrada and Waha. Now Commonwealth lawyers and so and I want more elbow a man penny say Omudumani edit DCJ no a suspension and remove no Omudumani de pa. Timani and Agnes were ye bia sebe shodi a bia no afen ho adi Commonwealth lawyers in France di chire yewra aye do bwan case no so man penny John Dramani Mahama so and you could Joe Asante Kachen say on hwehwem on hwe sam je mfi Mrs. Sam je mfi edubo yan asem o kan ye no on hwe mu pa ma ye sweep na the carpet CD amfo so de matoto de ma na mampani fa no COVID-19 11 no so eno so anopa me gina we so na me de ni de esi abana
me so me de Daily Statesman ene to so na Daily Statesman krayan so na me so me di tu apo e wo me di enim on president ne sa na picture bi no enenso ya Sunday ababeda ha sei yase Mahama under fire over COVID-19 health recovery levy yase wonyin firi ho wo opposition no na wonim say yakọ IMF mo my conditionalities enso wo kaseti ya ntinya fe na wo ba be ka kire se na IMF na den obo sha wo hye no yewra di so Daily Statesman nim enie former vice president Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia sanso da ha wo ka kire MP Tamanyo ko ni mase ene edi ne yeni nko ne aka ne yebo ho ban nti obia hwe na ne yesi ne yenyemu na ye mobo ye ho fa ntwan 2028 ma me mevi sawokum sinifoni eda hase ne kire so washase den ene the gender front no wo mobilize washase ewo NPP omo national headquarters e won kran Daily Statesman nim na weda emebunu so ene yetu won fo se he momo bra pese fato na dachi epenifo ni wa mo eno man yedi ebehye mo santi mo brapa na red any bit of ni ade no munya die Daily Statesman.
Okay. Mayana mo ase mo de asio da mo ase pa bna director Isaac say ni se wata ade no efata ho afa na no papa
me da ase
o kai na msu wonye ni momu
michia
sisi ade ntia ne ho afa na wata ade fata ni nyina na nka hwiu
ba director de mitu chema no
entu chema no
wafa mitu chema no
entu chema no enyi ni tia no pe entu chema no
wafa wo say
entu che bia ma no me ma entu che bia ma no
wafa wo say obi wo ya de ketwa na obo na baso a ehye ni kra ni
mesi me ma entu che ma no
entu chema che
director entu chema director bia
director Isaac say na no pa michia
wo ba chia no enso me ka che na ma na te se me chia ho afa ni we ni nyina no wo mo nya de ese so mo ye
no kra mom die
so wo mo nya de ese so mo ye
achebe so no ekremu chana eche na because on ekremu ni bia
won say wofa e kan
say wo so teacher man
achebe ekremu chana
won say wofa e bu baby what you say enti ebe na wo bunu na me mate ase e na me ka chen say ba ne sa side ne dia director de eya wo ye na afemu die nkakran won say ne no ye no no obi anso ye ne sa
director be na mo kana ase
director Isaac Fuseni Western Regional Communications
ayo bibi kakran
no eye
wo ba won ten nkan
no maintain
e de director wo hwe wasunku nkomo ya ye di so me dia me say ya de esese wo ye
na director ye hu ha so ache
what say maba so buy or buy no nte won kai nti ma nte won ka
ye tade friend for interview ni bia
no
me na ma no save me di no nti
why na wase
wanya na wanya nti director ye na ye
okay abusia ye de enkomo na si ase na mo fra ye digital secretary ye wa chiro ma me na ye ne ntoa ye enkomo so abusia some 30 minutes gone past the hour 8 anapay tiwe mame
Kabo abaho nyame na kan se bibia ebesibia yandanas ono ka say his ways are not our ways enti maybe wo ho a wo pe bibi ena nyame se samre no yendu enti si abotere Entina yeba ye election yendi nkuni nipa bibre bisa se na o kodasi ayeden na me say me koda obia oye juma ema ye party beta nyame ase eneta
248071174 or WhatsApp and a text message abra you better bring your kenka won se nyina enso atimi ama afa live on Facebook Western Diamond TV afa YouTube onso ye live on Western Diamond TV TikTok onso Western Diamond TV and open your body rata credit constituency na ye ne the NPP constituency secretary Manuel Kwabla Tokonu Eddie Enkomo, your friend a digital secretary. Digital secretary. Mese papa we wo. Unsia no da e de bompa se obehia. Osu hia no a fine gentleman. Indeed. Me pronounce him pa. Or a positive man. Digital secretary of our time. Digital good morning.
Good morning, Osika.
Me pa try to say.
Yamanado muye papa.
Na say. Me so me hoye.
Na weekend your kwade.
Weekend dia ne yes fies na dollars na dia himunu na no videos ni ehwe. Na ya kwandom say ye mi si abrantie go ba bia. Isi ampa obi ebono no. Aso be shia sabe je fi. Itino. Me dem pa na me boado no.
Me yanku bi na. O say, oh. Video baby mo ya ne fe pa ne Accra da kede. Oh. Honorable, for the one in our mammy, no, oh, shimmy, the account is our Lord Jenny Waka.
Hey, Ghana,
had the
oh, why the power?
By Papa,
by Papa.
Surprise,
by Papa. No more, my idea. Woman Cosso, woman Conisa, my woman Conisa, Momos is woman Sano, woman Conisa, for my
grassroots fund or do behind your dollars.
Aye, so much, yeah,
and this grassroots, Baba Lee, money. I want a one call Funina, Sisian, Yeshawana, your dollars.
Oh my God. They get our party to say.
Oh, Yamanado, Osika, and no pay. Madam are from
very well.
The Minjina the Makunye Dunaminchia, or the former Western Regional Minister, and also the MP for Takoradi constituency, Honorable Dr. Kwabna Ochre Daku Mensa. Now, the brother crowd, Western Region for through a few constituency, what in the Kano, Honorable Lawyer Isaac Boama, Yamenka, Naminchia Regional Executives led by Honorable Ndedesia in my constituency executives rank and files of the party na mfenchire from Queen Sumfama chairman or the chairman of the constituency Honorable Prince Ata Dodo Fan chairman Bona and the Council of Elders chairman or Chief Ibrahim Sana na Minchia the former CEO and managing director of Precious Sankofa Gold.
Radio
Justice Maswala kwa do na friend chairman Bona.
Chairman Basti.
Chairman Basti.
Yeah.
Na Osika.
Yes sir.
Yamenadum Takoradi constituency day. Yeah, asumdwi yara na meetings kakanga na lokodo or electoral areas no. We say that in 2 weeks time you best na ya meeting, general meeting. Until we are just informing them about the development of Orokodo party, especially the content of what the national executives and the former flag bearer work to the rank and file. Into anana, you make sure that all the 15 electoral areas will be better. Then answer a next general meeting.
Okay.
Apart from that, in the BBA work.
Degita, the edikai, and run a mihunu you can say condition of service at the ma gold board CEO. Na mihunu ye no na me bisa me ho say enti Ghana pa no ye serious pa de say enei ye sika bia ni o mamu so no CEO ba ko ye hwe sika de ma no afi bia na afei benefit a onya bibia nkyerɛ sika ni o mamu ha siwo yes and clearly wako display yeah dollars wako che dollars e be ho abanse wo be pa chewo ya na ntie se Julius Debraton sade afre no so me o mabusa ne nsemi no onyi ne ho ano ne ho kro de ba code of conduct nso ada no ada lunch ye nso e wo ho digita ye nka mom na ye mpagya sa nkomo no
brothers come das I am a do papa de and the topic here that start o sanade o mana ye nyina ye chichire no o de ye chichire ni yi ama obia sebio wenya ho mfaso na adekura me eya mempede me discuss wo politics mbebri but eyi damase musimo oyesronku ninti no ye be discuss oni obi sebio nedwuma oye anano position owo na benefit a onya fi edwuma num I mean, as an individual, I am impediment discuss or being a personal a dream or ye na no benefit onya. Because sebi onyo no sha da man no do kusi o. Tuma wada sha man paying in oil then or the madam appointment. It is a them benefits no ho a. Na so man paying e to aba man no so ono so nya them benefits no mo broda. No dem obi beka chairman untum beka. Who am I? Intino I am impediment, but them asemi odika osane de no ho enyama owo ho no ono na ohia ankasa brother Osika my brothers ana yanyanko sami jemfi we bu subani bia wa ma wa twema adwen akọ asama mmiri nyine ba no especially best politics as no my brother pain friend Isaac Tokono now when didn't pay of Jibody Nyabutar brother pain pa catch them I say pede hu obinu subana especially what public service mantum another manisika subana wonu mu ankasa no obopui Osika matna ha maka de ame minjin di de president Mahama na abana wabi obaba abaye bibi sronko ma wabro na nado danko akufo ado ne de no ori beyen because me hwe awon ankasa won manifesto me hwe one state of the nation address from the president na me hwe the budget entirety mene IMF ya adwene de eyino mo mba mba ye bibi titru mo mbro akufo ado ne de no do nanso wobafa kwan bi do Supreme Court justice do say okade dama actions ya wole ye or they are going to create loot and share intino said damu subano start only day dia wo be try do oba hide damu subano now so Oscar on to phone sumada oye de na obopui no ho insunsando na we yi no no hwe Oscar Bekaya Abrana na do danko akufo ado owo power na nipo ye ni executive secretary na Asante Bedietu.
That's right.
Oscar so satalumpa the ma brent yes ami jemfi ena bole Condoleezza Rice
no so no why bole Condoleezza Rice bole pa
Joyce ba
Mutari bole Condoleezza
Rice unim Condoleezza Rice
minim ne pa
from American secretary.
That's right.
Wo baba bo tregu on Facebook atara eyi sei oye Nana Asante Bedietu executive secretary to Nanado na ta no course day ne bag okita no course day wo hu ne wallet mpa obetro na woda aba all that they are trying to do is create enmity between ono and the general public there on one for kwan bi do no wodi ganiska wo ye ya ma to the send there ibinum onye de ibinum kako educated people wo kita positions even within the MPP party na ibinum won bofu Oscar the man there Sami Jemfi we show me no obsini onye na nkuti o ahwe okuja to ablakwa Oscar me obi a me per fashion pa ahwe okuja to ablakwa ni suit o hye Sam George ni ntara o hye na hwe no opposition days Joyce Bawa Muntari ntara o hye na hwe no opposition days the Minister for Government Communication Felix Fosukwachi gadgets simple use onye bibia these people are in power to create loot and share onye bibia that is why what power no they needed to create a situation in the minds of the Ghanaian people obohunde Oman na huchiru. Until work there. The economy is in crisis, and the Ghanaian economy is a crime scene. They are putting in place systematic would be real Oman. Oh no, now Sami Jemfine was purely orchestrated through the Wabenya Oye Galamsey in a small scale miners one gold. No book obey then obutu muaton no wenye bi nti obey underhand dealings nti Sami Jemfine dollars okitani no ye bibia Osika oye the underhand dealings at the gold board no am okita the miska no ehune 2025 Range Rover na o use na
2025 deal
2025 Range Rover
oh you are tear rubber yeah and na video no
yes
okay
oh no use 2025 Oscar shoni suit na yi na ado people don't put that but I mean make the ne office no occupy no them benefits ni nyina oba
yeah
but because of ono ne past comments ne past statement on radio ono nti na mede dem adi nyina dem asem nyina mede ba to the fore oya dem anka ehu hia do dey no bi na atara ohye so oya problem obi ni mpobo ohye nhwe no Rolex watch
yeah
Oscar, it costs about $17,000.
Yeah.
I'm telling you. All of a sudden, Sami Jemfi, that we all know, is able to purchase $17,000 wristwatch. I mean, the entirety of the gold board, was in such a way there. Wobeye the mad no what to gold no. If Galamsey for small scale miners, it's the president mama. He's not interested in fulfilling the campaign promise on the issues of Galamsey.
Yeah.
It young create them gold board, no. Young compel everybody associated with the small scale mining. Small scale mining. Galamsey, there. Hey, I want you for one gold, one from bra, one pool. According to Sami Jemfi's own words. Oscar, according to Sami Jemfi's own words, from January 7th up to last month, April ending, they've sold gold worth of $2.7 billion. $2.7 billion. Then they categorize it every month. Amount of what? 500 million, 600 million, 800 million. Now it amounts to 2.7 billion. Now, Oscar, how much did they sell 1 ounce of gold? How much? 1 ton and 1 ton of gold. How much did they sell it? Nobody knows. I want to know him. Oscar, even 0.01% of it. So why under dealings 0.01%? That amount even to $270,000. Messi. These people are in power. They are going to use them extractive industry, particularly gold, to enrich themselves. To enrich themselves. It's on your mwa. There's some Jemfi to money gold. Sika. This is our friend Gold Boy.
Yeah.
Gold Boy. Oh no. Or your Gold Boy. Into no President Mahama. There, the Musubana Sami Jemfi where di na the compare ne code of conduct all launch exactly 3 days na Sami Jemfi oyi the Musubani odidi ya no che da Sami Jemfi wo yi na di no onya mo anwa the chief of staff wa to nsa friend the opedo otsi adolo kodo na ase obeta ase they are going to find a nice way to make a statement and allow him to continue his job. I personally sympathize with him. I sympathize with him because Oscar, he's a young man. Over a lot of future. And only that the man was stopping. There, the way you need. I will not be happy. There will be sack Sami Jemfi. But one thing I'm putting Osuyade on in there. Sama Banarikan Susuka. Sami Jemfi to me Jina Ghana for any. I listened to him on UTV. I say Hotel Company. I wanted the IT company share the payment system apps now or ECG. Etuyakawa oko. ECG phone ne dam kofo ye we increase we maximizing one payment yi mo wonska hu wonska dodo wana no. Because ECG was collecting a lot of money. Sami Jemfi was able to sit on TV. No wakade dam company no oye Bawumia dia former vice president. Any musu there the former vice president by law onto mbe company no yen adwuma.
Yeah.
So wakanya ma otonko phone Ghana phone asum there. Etu electricity biala sika no ibi ko Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. Wakan.
Yeah.
Onye no evidence o. Only evidence, but wakan moye look at what has happened to you now. The actions of some Jeff or you're shameful or you're disgrace total. And when you are carried away by the position you have, this is what happens to you.
Yeah.
To me radio.
I'm your baby, but I will appeal to the president. Look, some of the populist things now, you know, the minimum gas the other ban.
But honorable, President Mahama, the code of conduct or the above say eschew opulence.
Yeah, exactly.
And be accountable for the use of public funds.
Yeah. Since Osika, according to reports saying the dollars are not just a medium finical on your dollars kakraba.
Yeah.
Because they the or so bag no yibi. No start dollar can. For the first time, I came to realize Sammy Jemfi is a left-handed person. No, Kaniskano. Na grada, order my grada, na grada. Honorable mammy, finishing our mammy. No shim. Mawaka when in seminal, or shim no, Jim Mawaka, also on the count. People, na grada, Nankasazo, or the big Kawana, they is almost about $10,000. So, as a a chief executive officer of Gold Board, you're able to dole out $10,000 for one person. Is it that now dollars has become available in the country? It is Sami Jemfi to hold dollars to that tune in his hands. Abra, get a $10,000 at the Cross Ghana airport. You have to declare it.
Yeah.
Oh no, or the miss cannot want a car. Or the check we yasi.
But offer the $10,000 bet me ayama or my Ghana.
Hey, that is 137,000.
Okay, Fatu screen is for my and I.
Oh, Ghana is 1.37 billion. Meanwhile, yes, it's skinny on money. President Mahama catch the Ghana for the skinny on money. As a result of that, 35,000 teachers are one more on them appointment letters. What's the one quote sniffy? Appointment letters. And I was surprised. Oscar, I was surprised. The Ashanti regional minister, no brother, Kakraba, too.
Yeah.
He's able to describe the NDC foot soldiers and what protest against them conduct of Sami Jemfi. They are full soldiers. We fools. They should go and look for something and do. Uncle should be being here. Really? Really? Oscar, this for 1 year, Juma or Takoradi constituency. Up to now, they don't know their left from their right.
Yeah. Okay, me that's it. You know, me about what $10,000 can do for people in Ghana. You bet me the see na fe ya equip 5 new chips compounds. Afe you bet me the $10,000, you know, I provide free health screening for about 1,000 people. Buy and distribute Veronica buckets, soap and sanitizers to schools in 30 districts to promote hygiene. Supply exercise books to 50,000 students. Establish an ICT lab in a deprived SHS. Drill a borehole to provide water for 15 communities. Sponsor vocational training for 100 unemployed youth. Provide startup of 10,000 for 15 unemployed youth. Buy 1,500 bags of fertilizer for 100 small-scale farmers. It's $10,000 basically.
Yeah, Tamale teaching hospital when you sumpo no where surgery na adimpo or the was an wo the tank or go to tonsu. You see, and as much as I sympathize with Sammy Jemfi, Oscar, me use some harsh words to be it to be so unfair, but the situation demands for it. Sure. The kind of governance I run with this country. See, I'm feeling in the people who have made case for the youth to get positions, it will become difficult. Do you remember 2009, 2010? Okujato Black as deputy minister for communication did almost the same thing.
Yeah.
Okoja 200 million, 20,000 Ghana cedis one car no boots.
Yeah.
At that time, that money was equivalent to about $10,000.
Yes, it 13 years ago today.
Yeah. Obviously 13 years ago. Yeah. Oh, you want to know? Obama it look bad, but I want no place wo scan wo dish wo to.
Yeah.
Sure, hope tell us man American. What kind of man samana man this funya wo dey propaganda tia. Dr. Mahmoud Baumia. And them men do twemi here. Hope tell 120th anniversary.
Yes.
What ye dinner? And you want to represent here the Minister for Communication.
Yeah.
Sam George. And the Minister for Justice and Attorney General. No work on praise Hooptel. Say you on your hypocrisy and selfishness. Or yabadi.
No.
Sam George, I'm very happy that Sofu be catching there. And some no care, I don't know do light. You scan you wanna or your problem no do light. No na Metro TV. No kasa. There president's light or Akufa do your light. In there President Mama me do your light. On your taxpayers no what you kawa.
No.
And that Oscar from around 10 o'clock we do me a light.
Yes.
Hospitals we do light. Airport we do light.
Yeah.
President Mama also one. Sam George also one. And now Sam George or Podokachan or your insensitive person. The president or your insensitive. Now when your government official or disparate $10,000 and many more are in his car.
Na degeta de ogulika mumpuni yakoni fie nsoe.
Oscar on na Pablo the NDC youth organizer who is now minister for Abadabi sports development to Abadabi Oparado. O say Sami Jemfi la abedwuma na oye. No we too ma to dan won off Legon. But you see, Oscar, it's so painful that as a country we do this thing to ourselves. Now, I am your day, CSOs, civil society organizations. And now they are not able to condemn.
Yes.
FA Imani, CDD, no one can come. Everybody is quiet. UTAC, they are all quiet. Manasa Azuri. For the past 48 hours, me and friend on Facebook, me try them about throw BB one world. Sadamadi, Sagabi, and on your government official, no ye the Madi. Asante Bedi etu, no ye the Madi. Even Dromwe Dumpo awful plane. No only did birthday na air hostess no one because that to ticket they will see it. O passport wo bohu. No ye birthday cake no tray. Them coffee as someone working. These people, someone working. Obi Minister of State nurse in this guy yo. Mabinim no way we are not the them coffee na court. What your court proceedings now was hey.
Na me no kronfo.
Ma me no ye wi.
Onu muma ye wi
no. Wi no that's am no court no. What's on mum no ye.
So nsem hunu so papa.
Na ebenya nya atwom OSP. An OSP who is hypocrite. Now why then we too wide then we take 48-72 hours in it. At the OSP Wakasa. Because already in the position.
And we are expecting him to go and search a Abrantian fee so.
When you political sycophants. Me ready a Kwesi Prempe, the chairman of the
Constitutional Review Committee. Penimumwa.
Then papa in summer no can. In there Only defend.
I will defend it.
And they only defend. CDD also the government will look for a workshop and train the ministers and appointees.
You go training ministers and appointees.
Hey.
And then the Munimans says, see training ministers and appointees.
On the code of conduct, they are all looking for appointment. After that, Martin Pepe Akasa.
On Kasai.
They are all selfish. They are all selfish. They are not patriots. Because under Nanado Danko Akufado. On them, don't you want to know what benefits into no one young. Or just hatred.
Yeah.
Or you just hatred. On your bibia, Oscar. Or you just hatred. In there, what 10 wrong? Why D? Because the government is young and they are all expecting to get positions. Martin Pebu is expecting to get the OSP position. Yes. It is difficult for them to criticize him, to call him out. Awo Sami Jemfi in there. Awo etu menya $10,000 and over. Maybe go call meji be a check. Ma wo etu me kwata radio do catch there a chief justice. Why ye Juma as a judge for over 20 years. Ona na nukun na namba wo tukwana. Awo etu me kwata radio do there. They should use that against them. Them asaken. In there awo $10,000 now. Awo enya wan. $10,000 I was some because you, according to President Mahama no code of conduct, you are not supposed to take money to the tune of 20,000.
Yeah.
From anybody into the miscan. One or the more. No more document to him. Into the original way you would. Because President Mahama went to when you sami Jemfi Edia, that will open the floodgates for everybody.
What do you mean you need you?
What do you mean you ready?
The darling boy.
Because what said that through on and brother? No, what said that not to, with other experts. What created the gold board? The one for Sami Jefim Kotano.
Yeah.
No one siphon his car. No one for Yada or Pedawadi. But I'm a marker. The Ghanaian is resilient in some of these things. They are very patient and will observe. Go for a school video, want to enjoy uncle. Nurse for way dream want to enjoy uncle. I will walk labor unions, walk on Price Waterhouse, and I don't count other way a labor negotiation.
Yes,
salary negotiation. You were only able to increase by 10%. Until be 2,200 cities or total. But Sami Jemfi is able to hold over $10,000 in less than 4 months as chief executive. The predecessor, he was equally appointed at the age of 33. PMMC, guy not under you. No, or appointed on 33 years. It's an Casada. A woman will be a Casada. No,
CEO crowd hold him up PMMC.
Yeah, he was there. He opened up PMMC, created offices on Boise, Takwa. Sami Jemfi, we're closely now. Was sack when you know workers in the other one go to the no great gold board. No, I am playing for 280. Some employment benefits. Almost about 150,000 Ghana cedis a year.
Well, Maya, yes,
1.5 million a year. Until Ochodoji almost 125,000 Ghana cedis.
A month.
The chef.
The man drivers security Ghana just 4,000 a month.
Yes.
Security 6,000.
Yeah.
Medical benefits.
We're now between the ages of 0 to 22 years. 18 to 22. So local school they are no chief justice are no poor.
Only an poor. Only Yenipa. No.
Chief justice are poor. Yenipa. Ono na Sami Jemfi. But you see, in this country, all of them. All of them. If it is not them, it should not be anybody else.
Yes, that is it.
This guy, a minister, a government communication expert, Dote Malo.
Okay.
I'll be a why you UN. In his haste to contribute to Sami Jemfine shameful act, he's rather applauding him. Manso. Nana Santi be dear to na tell him my lord I a topic on the Facebook.
Yeah.
So selfish people. If it is not them, it should not be anybody else.
Yeah.
The deputy AG, woman scholarship and Akufado no school abrochi or any PhD in law. And a deputy AG.
Serabisai.
Yeah, Manso. They were there condemning others. I want to win them benefiting. Now you know my position. There, this country say the middle class I want one access to the table what discuss the top issues of this country. Next abani bi ban all on free education, no all on support to be na no kaka wona there. No wo condemn is kafono, they will take advantage of it.
Yeah.
So when some Jemfi $10,000 how said a free SHS. How many of them no boso one? President Mama be us the can you all about your first year students now. What look invest no. No yeah then as I'm Jemfi 2 million over $10,000 so do go carry. Why then? The many thousands of youths what bought street flags what the man NDC 1 year juma. I can testify of Takoradi. Some of them up to now we give them money. So it means over $10,000. It's now 2025 Range Rover sports car.
Boy saying
Over almost $120,000. Yes, that is it. You see,
4 months a penny.
Mister, this government, the government, or your failed government, Oscar, or your failed government, on your double to Mwebu Mano. No man wa benim for 4 months, 3 months. The vice president is out of the country. They are not informing anybody. The vice president is out of the country. A month ago, a month and a week ago, no work at and the doctors say, oh yeah, then on 3 weeks, 2 weeks after Yanti Bibia.
And you call this a serious government?
Why your appointments in your major ones in your without the input of the vice president? They don't give a damn. That is the government we are witnessing. They are all backtracking about the things they said against Akufado. Almost energy. How many months in work trend? 1,327 containers, 40-feet containers. Container of value between $300,000 to $500,000. It's about $780 million. Ever since a former chief executive of ECG Baka said, Dubik Mahama Baka Chode, Obiarun Tumenkade containers why?
Yeah.
As a containers in Yaguabo, Obiarun Tumenkada why? At the energy minister Wabaka Sabima.
On Kashim Fahumbi.
At the energy minister Wabaka Sabima. Why? They were all creating that environment so that they will steal. They will steal. What we ask and what's your container be a poet tamale? What tournament one crop we are? No, we be create the scenario. Nanka a president would do light the way they are. A friend energy minister. Containers no answer. We could then or address public in the 120 days achievement. Did the president address that issue?
No.
Coco but see you. In there or the chair finite my office or do cocoa farm. No, I got no one ye. Say you are arrogant. Randy Aben, one arrogant. I want to catch a certain president there.
That's one kunya.
What's your kunya? Now we see you cocoa board, an appointee of the president. A suya will go from Tema. Let that call Western North, Western region. Cocoa farm village. No be what village you wanna on yada. Not that call. Who is more arrogant than these people? Who is more arrogant than them? Sami Jemfim no nyebibia. Won subanem no dedi. Professor Jampo. Wana no no su Ghana hasen no. Okoshi press council shadow Shadow. As if when they don't have conscience. That's so they were all on top of the roof because it was not them.
Yeah.
And it was other people. Into other wash one aroba.
No. That is
Azuri.
it. Yeah.
So Oscar, for me, I mean they say every parent in this country, nyamenya wa adom ne ye edwuma na etuma ahwe won ba na ahwe won ye. Na won so won go school because that is the only difference. I love British economy or the British environment because they will make sure every child goes to school. Now, eco schooler, now it becomes difficult to take bribe from every educated person. Say na ya school.
No.
Say me ya watchman o me ya cleaning for my school. Into me muntu bribe my police ni. Into police ni so muntu bribe my judge. Because I na ya school. I mean me colleague kukro oye judge oye appeal court judge. Since I'm one nominated court Supreme Court.
That's right.
It demands I'm go to a bribe man and I will not pay. It's everybody, every parent to strive hard and educate his or her child. No be educated. That manana nado danko akufado. Ina Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. No wapede will make sure that every child should go to at least when you konumpa or man should put in place systems at the man from to me senior secondary school. No ya enke no so nala bono ho modena na wotumu akoni ni obeka chren ediba nsam osika yetna radio idu wa ina president mama beka de obala obama headmaster fu Charles fu obama onisika na wanga se wakodome market wakota agbelima ina ya ponchinam na wada ediba na ama abe secondary school no wa Ghana ha what the aponchinam what the ediba na mo but you need opposition leader okada manso in nama or to educated people why headmaster or to one assume in the same government through the minister for education
yeah demanded
we will only give you money for perishable goods. Was Akufo not doing the same thing?
Yeah.
And the banner where I'm a student, you know, Akufo was giving them 30% of the money to the headmasters to buy perishable goods. In Kano, oil, rice, maize, I don't know, ono buffer stock no wonder.
Yeah.
The same people. The same people. So for me, Oscar, you know, one may be and some finish bani Oscar, I'm your nyam one or yawuna, she fell so for suquachine tablet no use.
And come about cry, MCR Fato Sumamina.
Mr. Minyan who US or a tech guy on Billy technology, you know, or New York Stock Exchange. Okay, Kobe. So one minister for communication, no to me it's not TV though. No portray the man no. Hey, even the general the Secretary of State of the United States will not do that. They don't Oscar one tasso. They don't understand what I be interview now. One could be Felisofosu kwache. On him the man samono. Wagana with no pedigree, with no number of years in government and in opposition and back to government. Aba someone who will be sana. She don't refer to ne damn tablet no.
And that hono. Back $11,809.
Yes.
Well displayed two. And so they come on $23,000.
Yes. $23,000. Share Oscar.
Hey.
Ne shirt no shenewa. I don't want me pay mo kolo. Ne shirt no share. Our position when two manto. Our position when two manto. And me a question put them be saying Oscar. TV station on work on. The maximum discussion on be 2 hours, 2.5 hours.
Yeah. I think TV3.
TV3. I'm a question no be say fellows of kwachi. Fellows of kwachi on tum on yano. She don't refer to the tablet into other the tablet in base in any.
Mienu.
She don't you show on your show offer or yabadi.
And yeah, the buy CD equivalent of 311,000.
Yes.
757 CDs.
3 billion old Ghana cedis. What the talk? Gadgets. Not that better now as minister. Not that better now TV do.
Nyan Forta. You 78 million the amount.
Yes.
Nyan Forta.
Oscar, that is the truth.
Nyan Fort.
Oscar.
Nyan Forta.
Me who? On what basis? I have a question and I will seek Frimpong Manso. Ebe be some ame. Ah, other mu ko boy me tablets.
Aye.
I'm a question of what Ghana ha. Wo be bisa do ko boy tablets no do. Now yeah, so that I will come and display them opulence.
Me who ya me yamushi he. Cruise.
You see, but grassroots for no. Come the one.
Oh, come the one pa.
Come the one.
Omo nyina ma no ayedi. Me na me bisa say baba keta no ho.
Ah. Ondru no dumpo.
Ah, oh okay.
Ondru no do.
I see.
So painful. Me do no am tell say why? No why you wo bu ma na wa ko nani ma na de wo bu no wada ko echi.
We say we campaigned vigorously to ensure NDC comes to power, but we have been dumped like rag. I personally approached Sami Jemfi to help me pay my fees. All I needed was 1,000 Ghana cedis, but he said he had no money since he has not been paid, but has given Agrada something bigger than I needed. NDC ni.
You see, that is the issue. Oscar, that is the issue.
Boboba.
Say etum eye damadia. Now I better pay. Why? Because Oscar, they are not matured politically. They only speak anyhow. Out of envy, out of jealousy, and at the end of the day, no one actions and inactions. It has become hypocritical.
Yeah.
Why? I tell you, 10,000 into also, and the Agrada question call him. Now, like, pure. Really? It is not there on all you. Almost all of them. You go to MPA.
Yes.
Go to Bust. I want to what down or Johnson upon them. Oscar, Missy, they are not coming to do anything today. Only last week, one of the NDC guys, we with Elvis, very young activist of the party, we with just like that. He was telling us, oh Kobe, mo bompe the NDC baba power, me ye nade. Let me say, meow. Kosko ni bikao, a business yeah. Just like that, we would just like that. All the struggles for only Sami Jemfi and Felix Ofosu-Kwakye to come and portray them opulence. Or that's wrong. But I want to answer. Them NDC youth no one was sacrificing one life. Answer.
I said, look at ya and Katia Crack. I said, yeah,
no, what did you
do? Pay to me. You are not the answer for Bumaino. Or they say, on
Yankwasi, what did you do, man? Inquire then Sami Jemfi. Agrada, Sami Jemfi, tum, Okanisika $10,000.
The man.
Not the man. Not the man. Boys are what boy NDC na no account. One more here no to raise 10,000 Ghana cedi, 20,000 Ghana cedi to start a business. Even the government policy na Eric J. Or down. NIP, National Entrepreneurship Initiative. President Mama Obeya will use different name. Eric J. Dano. How much money can they give them? The Akukon project. How much money can they give them? Yeah. They will not be even able to give them more than 20,000. Now, so Sami Jemfi Otumonya 137,000 Ghana cedis. Old Ghana 1.37 billion. Not that Magrada. The NDC youth no one and more. A common one.
Mo ya na mo be defending. One mo be defending crowd who cry me.
Oscar.
Why do you Frimpong from one? Who be defending? I
want to defending. Onye BBL Oscar. Now NDC the gold board no or an instrument to siphon money. It buys now what defending na in the Pino. Other than one ankasa and now one no boss. Why register as a licensed gold buyer? It is 300 million now. A bandwidth chart one more be now one walk to talk. I'm saying for gold no that gold board now also what I don't want to. That is what they are doing. Sami Jemfi at any given time, you will see thousands of dollars with Sami Jemfi.
Want to be 101.3.
Oh, your scheme. You see, Kwabena Dubois, ne expose.
Yeah.
Name that time was soon about discuss. Ever since we expose, at the Bole Condoleezza Rice Wakasa, at the Felix Ofosu-Kwakye Wakasa.
Maintain Attorney General crab.
I want to make a bill. Me say, you know, me better radio do. Na me catch there. Say, wa banima. You will position you have one kasa.
Yeah.
Me better radio. Na me catch there. Wa banima. You will positions you have to the communication, finance,
energy.
Yeah.
Interior,
defense.
Yeah.
Attorney General, Minister for Justice, don't just talk because they go winning Bogwasi. Share in Mgwasi or Daba. And Damadi, if President Mahama will intervene, they will have no excuse not to sack the Minister for Justice. Because share memo how national security or security issues are. In 2011, that time Professor Manso was president. No, I took Constitutional Review Committee. I was the secondary Takoradi Citizens Association in Europe secretary. I was the secretary. Until I'm in a meeting led by the chairman. No, the Ekushia, we forum, we room. Until me far Eurostar from Milan to Rome. It would stop about 4 stops. Yako second stop. An American army officer about 4 car, a train. No, for no seat. But one Italian woman, what's not ni seat do? In order no poppy. Wait you for seat. No poppy no so one another seat to do. So this American soldier, no American, the only I'm a poppy no do not know. Also here, I'm a poppy no do not also here. Then American soldier, you just pick the puppy up and a dog or picking it up and thrown outside the train. The puppy no way. What one are watching out? The woman started giddy. Then the security officer in the Eurostar train. Obey. What is the problem? Obey. American soldier no one castle. Obey I know you in the card, not the train. But the train Anna. Security officer, yes sir. Sorry.
Can proceed.
9 no some months no. I'll catch a woman there. On trouble. Oscar, how can a minister for justice? A minister for justice. I will essay any information, why investigation against a national security official. Why investigation against a national security officer, a senior director general of National Signals Bureau? There, we trace Kebia Gunagasane private accounts. Before we ever pardon, first, or there should be Pakunu position.
That's right.
Who is he? Or you wanna national security? The moment I bet national security pay, or they kuichi. No, they know. Why? Because for them, they can do any operation.
To be 101.3.
Answer never pardon. Investigation you have to subject it to further investigation through the national security advisor, national security coordinator. There are they here not then or banadan never pay what to be account where is National Signals Bureau on account what the have you even gone to the bank to ask them there or banadan account what way about documents what the way you have to do all this because national security, Oscar, some of the operations, even within the national security, a lot of them don't know.
Yeah.
Now, so in the quest to create the impression that Yeli Juma Ghana for 55%. What to Abama President Mahama is popular into Yekita majority in Parliament into Assembly of Ghana for Bejatu. One statement guy in here baby Paul Kasaya I felt for the guy or throw letter the man national security coordinator you know where I am in jail at the Yoko office but I'm very sure as at now you know the circumstances surrounding the 49 million as a national security coordinator and I am hesitant to give a lot of information to my investigators because national security coordinator or swear by oath secrecy onye nsam ni nyina no de ba pado
yeah enso mo ya ma ne dia ba
onye am da ba pado Oscar wali ya mo da ba pado
ko sisa tibon kosofo mo ma
want nyama ase
jimisam sa ade achi ade ase nsem hunu nko a
ya mo de nsam da ba pado ode kakire bi ode bay there look
yeah
what to abama president Mahama obey president elect no woman me yi sika 5 million and over. They won't from card, won't from protecting. Do you know why? Oscar, do you know why? Sir President, what to Abamo? Even though President Akufo-Addo no do, and our time President Mahama president, what to Abamo Akufo-Addo? The moment you are declared as the president elect, you are not of yourself again.
Yeah.
Or the national security will take over. What can they use? Who be there? Use? Who be there? Everybody goes away. Into what to car now so the Minister for Justice is telling us that bueno where this cano I say me this cano ya that to car ya be 5 million over ya that to car o check car no the man the Nizam Patrol 2025 2024 this another one 2022 what to you na dey why because in the midst of them transition 3 weeks and BBC and national security they will be held responsible.
Yeah.
Even the certain president will be held responsible.
Yeah.
Why the other one say you one finance and to
sem hunu nko a kikikiki wa ma Raymond Achawi
or that one
wa ma
Yoko boss no Yoko boss onim it's you there why and why then we need okay chondo no we jay today every national security operative is a danger.
Yeah.
It's a danger. Oscar, sometimes mentasi yale kwa infa. Sami je mfi ole pro kwa infa so fosu kwa cholo pro kwa in Ghana. Anonya nya na yete ya.
Yeah.
Obi ani mo bia. Na MPP aba power. No, I'm a talk on appointment. Inti, I tell me studio ha no mukita me tablet, but they be nam they be CD. Tablet cost $12,000. Why? Nana Akufo-Addo will put it in one sentence. Asi sika ompedede. Sika ompedede. They are not humble. Now they are being exposed left, right, center.
Yeah.
Chef Sam George. Chef Felix Osukwachi. Chef Sami Jenfi. Awona Condoleezza Rice. Awona. John. Share Kwesi Pratt na bagay.
Yeah. I'm a Pratt.
Yeah. At the time now our system today because a spokesperson for the vice president in hey, you can say whatever you want to say.
Won't to me radio.
Be a deputy attorney general in the Abbey attorney general. National security operative. Oscar enemy da kwabna du buahin. Canadian girls now what kidnapping on Ashanti region. Enemy he was the lead investigator.
Oh really?
Oh yes. Dominicano, it be no what the operation.
Tell you now,
because there are federal ones. About no hold because you see sometimes security operatives onye some yan na pado.
Yeah.
Onye some internet America we were classified information. Sometimes it takes about 30-40 years. And some will declassify by that time what can some on take weight biom.
Yeah.
Why Jama Brinty, calm person, well, yeah, we're exposing because they thought, oh, yeah, Professor, do buy in a bar. It's just sign.
Yen laying it down, yen pinning on. Near Fanguna Nado Suhufi.
Sister, some of the revelation, Mpo, Wama MPP, Funibimpo, with.
No. So, opposition party, more 8 million.
Yes.
For you can't say coalition,
yeah. Oscar, sure. National security, I'm a security guy. Boy, damn, I love security.
Radio 101.
Security, you put a mistake in pa. You should know how you say it.
Yeah.
Police, if you a mistake, you should know how you say it. Security, Oscar, because security, I will add that. Now, one wall, we want to use anybody, market women, anybody to do operations for them. Into the miskano, if you the market woman only them operations, no. Needing in headquarters. If you want or third group of person will use and a fourth group of person.
Yeah.
I will use. That's what you are cow. But needing in the headquarters into Ebana about today, where them operation Ebia calm life and operation this, that. Now who's can Rabes Cabodeni. Rabes Cabodeni. And you matter what the and Tassi, unless you are briefed, share Bolga, another 20 homes were shown.
Yeah.
Why? Now, so the member of parliament for that, Mr. Bolga Boko, the member of parliament for that area, who is the majority leader, and you must not catch Akufo-Addo. I say, Akufo-Addo no more use Bolga Boko. No, what the siphon is Sika.
And you are
80 million Ghana cedis a month. Now, one what by 1 year demanding. Between you and I and the Ghanaian people are worried in from January 7th, basing there, the people that have died, the families that has been displaced, the properties that has been destroyed. So just what do one call? It will cost more than 80 million Ghana cedis a month.
Yeah.
That's why I phone out parliament. Because of useless political behavior. What do to ebusuan one team? Shekosho boku another 20 homes displaced. Why should get no? What's the parliament? What air conditioning? Or Jinenua? When you scout the Gunukotoku. Now, so name Kofuno what to Abamano. No, IGP Nankasa Koho Wako Biema.
Uncle Biemia.
Nakasa Punyan Panko book. It's no, and so just know what the one corner. Momo money the ban. Momo man ration. Some
complain is a Commodore, you come on Suntino, a Bayanka. A bank should retreat.
No, President Mama was not a cow. I want to ban Wako Fras and Tehini. Oscar, the cost of bringing them two fashions
from the northern part
to Ashanti region to sleep in a hotel, to eat,
to feed them,
and
yeah, easy. For how many days?
National security, what the cost what about to powder. Now, so you had a reckless member of parliament to describe 18 million as Manisa Akufo-Addo. What put what is your uncle? Now, so 4 months he has refused to come and report to the Ghanaian people there. A month he can't hear the President Mahama or use no other resolve Boko issues. To President Mahama, obey the daughter, or but obey the daughter be a worker what the 30 million into President Mahama all of his skinny body Gunukotokuma. What's all I know Kasa anyhow? Also a politician. They speak anyhow. What destroy families. Up to today. Minister for SI investigation area, they do buy and sell. What bailing still as a court, one for court to mum. The man is not an ordinary person. No position, only mean summer, only the Ghana for do not allow better.
Yeah. Zumaya, ne cancer.
Want to be one
of Mamuyan sending him, dear. Our Bonnie Pabi Musania Jones or Bako. They are singing praises to such useless way. I don't know.
In the a whole director general of National Signal Bureau. I want National Communication Authority. Nanonka Kauna I didn't know Juma how to get Bankers Association of Bankers. From January up to today, the fraud, the cyber fraud that has gone on at the banks. The monko no what should the maddening why advise banks no or do to money them cyber person they no monitor when you want they may what destroy because of selfish political interest.
Okay, digital yeah, then come on in and be see say I don't pay.
You listen it.
You be see
Menchia Speaker of Parliament.
To be 101.3.
Asamato one who do parliament house why me put them out. Fuzi.
You are all Chairman. Maybe I want to pay me sure.
That's right.
Meji there and pay. or then by 11 o'clock prepare na parliament we because what's the other for lunch and Sunday I start proceedings. Chairman, Fiona Brentham.
Okay. All right, the guitar. Yes, we are dancing. I'm sure we on this note, we are finding common in an see. Yana production team nase. Ochemaba ASN Chill, Abna Sawa Median Paul, Michael Yaro, Sammy Dingo, Kelly. Thank you so much. Face, you know,
somewhere there. Takoradi constituency organizer.
Okay.
Mr. Jerry Atafin.
Okay.
Do now friend experience. If no experience in a day, he had it on merit. Why you juma papa
no when you experience
abane abatun some what Takoradi constituency na region mu dia or you be odimu ankasa Mr. Finn mo awodapa in there your
birthday ne
na me nhiro ankasa na me mo ahoden soronko na oye party adwuma no nyansa edo boa party no na ne bibia no obokoso na mabefie abri na nya ye birthday party.
All right abusia medin the Osikani Frimpong Manso ye na team ni nyina ase ye na Emmanuel Kwabla Tokonu enso ase adombedum ye ne a ochine besan so asinkonwa na ya toa ye nkomo twetwe no so kan na se no so pramu to a obehia abena ase wa na afi ochemaba we are from Tubrekasi about live on Western Diamond Television. Normally, beba. I feel no nine boys here or Chemaba ASN Chill. O mani puntu na wonfa emra. When koma who do I can no woba obey who agree. Fe calls and messages ni na no so. What me akin can ni na e de amamo. Medamu ni na mo ase. Adumbi dumi ya ne a ochina yebeshia. Good morning.